Here's to another fantastic week of Dungeons and Dragon Age, episode 16. Missing a misfit tonight, maybe two, but hopefully we still managed to push the story along. Thank you very much to all those subscribers for watching, and let's get on with it. We've waited long enough. They're not coming. Just you guys tonight.
Really?
So, episode 16. As you headed through the catacombs of the New Haven Chantry, you were faced with a giant multi-headed Hydra, seemingly controlled by a hooded figure that escaped during the fight down the caverns. You successfully downed the Hydra and continued through this subterranean level, meeting with the Darkspawn before once again finding daylight. You now look across this beautiful valley as you gaze at the old town of Old Haven, the current residence of the Dragon King folk. So at the end of last episode, Lyrium recognised that it was Old Haven. He's missing, so bad German accent is like, gentlemen, we are here. There you go. Beautiful. It's like he was in the room.
If you watch all the episodes back, Bob's usually the first one who starts every episode off by talking. So it'll be something like, well, that was a tough fight, wasn't it?
No, I think you'll find it goes on that good. But anyway.
Your back hurts.
As you stand gazing into the dusk of the evening, staring over this picturesque valley, a large shadow shows overhead as it glides and swoops lower and lower. You look up to see the wingspan of a giant dragon.
Oh, God.
As the dragon nears the ground, projectiles from the side of the hillside come seemingly from nowhere, striking against the monstrous creature. The silhouette climbs higher and higher. As you pause for breath, you now find yourselves surrounded by Dragonkin. Dragonborns, half-dragons alike, staring at you before one voice raises up. Lyrium, congratulations. You have successfully brought the Grey Wardens to Old Haven. Like that one, didn't you? See all the smirks.
Didn't have a lisp. Makes
I'm not even
change.
sure what that was.
I'm just trying to pinpoint where it came from.
Half Jamaican, half
It came
Welsh?
from
I'm
me.
not sure.
That's all you need. It came from me. And Lyrium would now greet them with, yes, I did. Congratulations. So, Grey Wardens, welcome to Old Haven. How can we be of service to you?
You better ask these lot because I'm no Grey Warden, so take it away, lads.
That's right. Take it away, lads.
Bernard, I suppose you have any more of that pipe weed, Mr. Common? Thank you very much. This should be interesting. This doesn't concern us.
You need a pipe, though. But you can chew it. It works half as well.
So, do you want me to do it, or do you want to have a go, Jacob?
You've been pretty consistent so far, so you can go.
Would somebody bloody talk?
Nice to meet you, sir. I am Ada Asadai, one of the 3 Grey Wardens. Now, Lyrium here has escorted us to you.
Yeah, strong presence from the Grey Warden. Nice to meet you.
We are here to ask if you may join cause to fight the blight.
You want to speak to the dragons? Yes, he is very good now person. He help us all. He said, please, we got good off the mountainside now. Otherwise, dragon come back, we will die. He's bad. We must leave. Right now, we go in the go. Good. Quickly.
Yeah. I'll probably
Then in Dragonborn shouts up the sort of side of the kill, and you suddenly see the mountainside almost move as dozens and dozens of dragon kin start making their way down the hillside.
Is it going to be like a rainbow because there's so many different kinds of dragonborn?
You can't really tell the colours of the dragonborn. They're also in green cloaks and hoods where they've been hiding on the hillside.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's
there's
quite a
plenty of
lot of
them,
them. Oh.
But yes, quickly, come on, we must go, quickly.
Either way.
So as you start making...
I've got the rear! Over impression 1.
It's like he's in the room. As you start making your way down this hillside, more as you continue making your way down, more and more dragonborns appearing from behind rocks, behind trees, behind bushes, popping out from almost here, there, and everywhere, sprouting out of holes in the ground. They are. As you start making your way down into this large town of Old Haven, the fellow with the peculiar accent that sort of came out of nowhere, and I can't really make up my mind where he's from.
It sounds a mixture of Swedish and Welsh. So we should either call it Swelsh or Weedish.
I like Weedish.
Weedish. It's Weedish.
So it's please wait here. I go and get somebody that can speak English. I can try and come up with a normal voice I can.
Drago's not the only one with a confusing European accent now.
As he disappears off into one of the first into one of the first buildings in the town, the rest of the Dragonborns sort of stand eerily waiting for any signs of this returning silhouette flying over the town. As another body comes out, and if you really want me to do Welsh, I do Welsh. No, I don't want to do Welsh. Something gruff.
I think that's Welsh, man.
It's somewhere over there.
It was best just left as it was. It's
It's not bloody English. Anyway, dear Grey Wardens, welcome, and please come with me. Hey, you too. You can come with us as well. It's okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Where we going then? Where we going?
Yeah.
Who in the hell are you?
Of impression 2.
I am number 1 advisor to Drakan, leader of Old Heaven. He will help us all. Please come with me. Come.
Yep.
And as he starts leading you through the town, the main street heading through the town, a fountain in the center, glowing with a beautiful blue aura in the water. As you continue passing down, you can see market stalls with food. This town, unlike other towns that you've been to, this town is flourishing. This town is a massive dragonborns of all colours: green, copper, silver, black, red. Basically, all the colours of the rainbow walking around this town. As he leads you to one large building directly in the centre of town, very picturesque, Tudoresque white building, but with blue roof. Just because, why the hell not? And he goes, please wait here. I'll be back in one moment. And as he goes inside and shuts the door, you can feel that the entire town is now looking at you. Not necessarily in. Go on, roll as perception. Let's see if you can. First roll of the night. Why not? Stop doing Bob impression. Worry about yourself.
Is that number 3?
We should get Dan to make a Bob soundboard. And then we can get a little cardboard cutout of him. So when he's missing, we just got a soundboard just because everything's there on it.
The only reason we're talking about Dan being missing is the first one he's missed since we started this Poxy channel in February.
16.
Been here every week. I mean, that's a. I got to applaud that commitment, didn't you?
Mm.
Misfit through and through. Right. So, how are we doing for numbers?
16.
16.
I got 20 on the dice plus 2, so 22.
5?
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for Adam to come with a 5 because, you know.
I said
I didn't hear yours. I've got 16,
I said
16, 22.
16.
Everyone got 16.
So you got 3 16s and Drago 20
That's
plus.
fine. Yeah, I mean, the people that are, the dragonkin that are all looking at you, they're not looking at you like with fear, or they're all sort of in awe of the fact that there are grey wardens in their town. It's you sort of assume it's not something that you get to see every day.
I'm not a Grey Warden, so I wouldn't know.
Cool.
Well, you get the impression
Jesus Christ.
if they looking so oddly at us, they probably would have recognised if a cultist ran this way. You think that should be the next thing we ask him. That's our mission.
The way they're looking at you, it's almost as though they've never seen a farmer before.
Oh, it could be that. Yeah.
Yeah.
While this is happening, the gentleman with the weird accent comes back out of the building. And goes, if you would like to go and make yourself comfortable in the tavern, we will come and get you when we have organised our meeting. It's getting dark. Please go, food, drink, walk around the town. We'd do anything possible for you. Yes.
Oh, tavern. You're speaking my language.
Make yourself comfortable.
Whoa. Now, we're
Yes.
not here for a tavern. We're here to find someone. We are chasing someone into this town. He'd be a cultist. He was a bit weird looking. He murdered some of our friends. So appreciate your hospitality, but we got a mission. We got to see it through. Have you noticed anyone odd coming through this way apart from ourselves?
Mr. Cobham, when someone mentions tavern, everything else just gets put on the back burner for just a little while.
As Bernard has asked this, the really weird voice that I was going to try and avoid doing from behind, sort of like, you talking about the fellow in the purple hoodie, that guy.
Oh, I feel we're not going to go to this tavern now.
Are you talking about the guy in the purple hood?
Are you supposed to be Bob at this point?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not going to do impressions of Bob.
The boy in the purple hood, yeah, that be the one. Yeah, does firebolts and that kind of business.
Fireballs. It's he made it right. The and off.
He flew.
Blue rings.
So what you managed to gather from that is the silhouette of the dragon had been mounted by this person in the purple hood.
Oh,
blimey. He's a
Wow.
dragon rider.
He's a bloody dragon rider.
This very nice. Hit this accent again, no? It's this red dragon. He sit outside the hillside for 3 days, 3 nights. We thought he'd die, but we wait, we watch, we see. But no, purple hood man, come get on dragon, fly away.
It has my accent now.
Well,
Interesting.
he's there's going to be loads of different
doing
ones,
it first.
all different breeds of dragons.
Accent's
I'll find
universal.
something comfortable. It's been a long day.
Fast. So
Think
the
maybe we
cultists-
might work out exactly where Drago's really from. Judging by that accent. There's more of them.
But they don't. I should start with trying to do Welsh. But yes, no, it's it's very good. I'm sticking with this one because I like this one. I'm sort of taking the piss out of Drago, but not really.
Too much like Drago for my liking.
No, Drago much sexier than me.
Oh yeah, we know that. It's just
But yes, no, the guards on the outside of the town, they are watching for the dragon to return. So please, you must be tired. You must come, rest, eat, drink.
Fast. We can't follow that dragon now. He's flown. He's gone. Which way did he even go? Did he go north, south? I didn't catch a good look at him.
the man says eat, drink, rest, and you're still asking questions.
You say that
My
you're
good
not
friend's died back there.
you say you're not Grey Warden, but there's a reason for this. If you want to drink, he want to find friends. You want to drink and eat. See, nice. I understand. It's nice. You want to find friend, but you must be tired. Please.
Yeah, well,
You cannot survive
right.
on mint,
Lead
my
the
friend.
way.
You must come and have something to eat. Please, come and eat.
I say lead the way. Lead the bloody way.
So, as it just sort of passes you across the street, and as you're walking, you can see that there are a massive shops on this high street, unlike the places you've been to previously. There are shops with vials and potions, armories, normal ration shops. You happen to notice that one shop has pots and pans hanging up in the window.
I'll go in there later on.
You can have a shopping spree later, but as you're
As I just said.
as you're walking along this high street, the sun is slowly starting to dip over the top of the mountains as night is starting to draw in. But yes, now please, my friends, you must eat, drink. I would come over. I will find you as soon as I speak to Drakan, and we can meet and find out all the important stuff for you. We must do this. Bad times, yes, very bad times for all of us.
listen, fella, you don't need to spend 10 minutes convincing me to go eat, drink, rest, and all that. Like, I've been ready to bloody go. If old problem here, just stop asking these bloody questions.
I apologise for my behaviour. It's just a very sad time for me.
Your intentions are noble, friend, but I think that the man has disappeared on a dragon. I do not think we can catch up with him at this stage, so perhaps some rest will do us some good and we will have a clear head for the morning.
Mr. Drogo, right you are.
Please allow yourselves to make yourselves at home in tavern as he opens the door. He opens the door, and he shouts something in Draconic.
I know it.
Which Ada will understand. None of you will. And he basically goes, everything on the house for the Grey Wardens.
That means I've still got to pay.
You didn't understand a word he said, so don't run him out.
Hey, Ander, what do you say?
Hello, what did he say, Scales?
He says everything's on the house.
Oh,
Good.
So as you
Thank
make
you
your
so
way,
much.
it's very good. Please allow me to talk to Draken. I arrange council meeting with important people. We must talk. We must find, yes, big dragon problems. We come back. His accent is very shit. It's not bad.
Well, you're starting to sound like that little short guy in Rocky IV that's with Ivan Drago.
No.
Yes.
I can't imagine myself as him, for sure. But yes, please, eat, drink, and be merry. Enjoy.
Bartender, have a nice round of your house special, please.
And as you say this, the bartender sort of goes,
oh,
which Ada understands as, so what do you want?
Let me go get in the rounds as I can understand this gentleman. You just find a seat.
Sorry, I made myself laugh.
Scales, what's up with him?
He's speaking in my language, which is
He's speaking something.
Draconic.
are you able to demonstrate that language, Ander?
You really want me to demonstrate?
Yeah.
I just want to know you're a proper dragonkin, that's all.
I look it. I don't think I've been raised by humans, remember. I've been raised by...
Go on, Scales. Just get on with it.
His accent might be a bit iffy. Ada, roll me a
broken.
performance check.
I've been broken Draconic. So, performance, you say?
Yeah, go on, performance.
Not bad, 16.
That's all right. Your accent's a bit off there, but you're okay.
The problem not being around my kin for so long.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Personally, I think that's a load of old bollocks, but never mind.
So as you, you do nothing but speak common, mate, and you struggle with that, so it's all right.
Coming in bad, coming. Yeah.
Like that, is it?
So, Addo, what you're ordering? And don't worry, I won't make you do the voice.
What does everyone want?
Oh, that was over their special ale, the local one.
So
We'll have
one
a-
house special.
We'll have a pint of bitter, please.
And I want a plate with their finest meats and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
Oh, that's a good point. I eat a plant-based diet, so something along those lines.
Potato.
So you're a vegetarian.
He wants roasted. He wants roasted cabbage leaves.
I don't
Basically.
eat milk or drink milk, so plant-based.
So the this half dragon, as opposed to dragonborn, behind the bar, huge horns, big muscular torso, spines all the way down his back, leading down his tail. You can tell the difference between a half dragon and a dragonborn. He starts burrowing away, getting these wooden goblets, filling them up with various local meads, local drinks, local ales. There was a bitter involved. As he starts pouring the bitter out, you could sort of see it. It's almost black in colour, thick like molasses as it's dripping out of this old barrel. You sort of see
Someone's going to have the shit in the morning.
Sort of see him pick up the barrel and give it a couple of shakes to make it go a bit quicker. He organises a couple of platters of food, some bread, some cheese, potatoes, meat on the bone. You can't really tell what meat it is unless you want to roll an investigation as to what meat it is.
I'm going to roll an investigation because I don't trust these ones. Oh, 18.
18 on the investigation for the meat. Yeah, it's dragon meat.
Could be his auntie for all we know.
But I mean, it's red meat on the bone. What are you complaining about?
Oh, no.
And yeah, so this platter, he sort of brings it over. He sort of looks at Adder, gives him a little wink, and goes.
Thank you kindly.
Quite like my dragonkin. It's cool.
Come on, Scales. Be the gentleman you are and everything, and give the gentleman the courtesy of responding back in his own language.
You really want
Anything
me to
you
do
do at
this,
this
don't
point will
you?
be good.
Well,
Anything at this point will be
accent was a
great.
little bit off, but he's all right.
Stab yourself in the bollocks with a pencil and everything. That
Oh, my God. Pain. Yes!
Yeah.
High five. My man.
That'll do. That suffices.
That was
Yeah.
flash.
The tavern keeper sort of turns around and just sort of smiles over his shoulder.
Yeah. Do you know what? I would have said if he hadn't got one, I would have given him an inspiration for that because that was very well done and convincing.
Yeah.
As you're sitting there enjoying your drinks and your platters of food, etc., etc. If you want to roll a perception from in the bar.
3.
7.
Yeah. 14.
12.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're in a tavern. As you're looking around, although you're used to traveling with dragonborns, you're not used to really seeing half dragons. But as you're looking at the half dragons, you can see that they're much larger, more muscular. Excuse me. Horns, much more elongated snouts, and obviously tails. As they stand there, there's a selection of red and black half dragons and dragonborns currently in this tavern. No other colours, just that for the moment. And the tavern keeper is a black dragon himself.
Yeah, Drago, look at the physiques on some of these bastards. Look at it.
It's impressive. It's very impressive indeed.
But not quite Drago standard.
No, not quite. But It is always nice to have something to aspire to, you know?
And that's exactly what you're doing for them.
The tavern owner sort of he sort of looks over at the table, gives a nod to Ada, throwing a at him. I'm enjoying it.
What's that then?
Yes.
I haven't done one yet.
No, you haven't. Wicked.
What say you, Anna?
That's all of us now, apart from DM.
Come on, Scales, what's your response?
So
I want to know what you said first, and actually making a comment. So I might insult the poor fella.
basically, the bartender was asking whether you guys were going to need a room for the night.
Care to respond to that one, Scales? I don't
I'm
understand
trying to make it
what
not
is it?
sound the same.
We've already established that your accent's a little bit off. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad.
It's easy,
It's
isn't
like
it?
you're actually talking.
I'm making out of my mold. Leave me alone.
Mine's a little bit higher, but it's actually not that bad.
You could have a conversation together, and it would be great. I'd pay to see it.
Now you're going to make subtitles.
Yeah.
Now tell me
We
what you
can
said
make
in
it happen.
English, because I don't understand your comment.
Don't know if it's a room each or. I'll probably go say. I probably said I'll go talk to the party to see how many rooms.
Sure.
The barman asked how many rooms do we need?
Well, to be honest with you, Scales, Bob's about to start dancing on that table again, and after last time, and I'm not keeping in the bloody same room as him. So, get a room. So I'm not keeping in the same room as him if he's in that fucking state. I promise you that now. So if it's, as many spare rooms as possible would be helpful.
I'm trying to remember how many odds. So there should be 6 of you, right? Okay. Yeah. Got the 4 here, missing 2. So yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to do maths in my head. Don't work. I don't do verbal maths.
So what are you doing? Are you gonna put up both your hands and sort of like do that? 6. I'm trying to work out how many fingers that one. Yeah.
Nice. Devil horns.
That's the best way I can do it.
Trying to work out how many fingers Dragonborns have got. Yeah, 3. Yeah. 3 fingers and a thumb. So how many rooms is it? So
Yeah.
Sure.
Like a couple of bloody East West London gangsters and everything doing your signs. West Side.
West Side is the best.
West Side is the best. East Side is the best. New Haven is the best.
So he sort of just throws some fingers up and he goes, and you just nod in agreement. It's fine.
Excuse me. I'm still here in spirit.
Oh, he's going to miss the important bit.
Sorry, I just got to say goodnight to my daughter very quickly.
You're in a pub. What are you going to miss? So he sort of throws up a couple of fingers. He grabs a handful of keys and just puts them on the bar. He goes, that's whole guy's belly rumbling, that was.
Before I go collect the keys, I'll be saying, with the task that you lot helped me in, I feel like I should own up for some truth.
What? You been lying to us, Scales?
My name is not Ada Acidine. My adopted name is Ander Albane.
That's what old Cobham called you earlier. He called you Ander, and I was like, is he doing a bob and getting your name wrong?
No, Ander is my adopted biological name.
Well, you're still an ugly bastard and you still got scouts. So as far as I'm concerned, you're scouts.
I understand about your little nickname, but I just want to go clarify to the other party that my real name is Ander.
And what was the reason for the cloak and dagger? Why did you feel you had to keep this from us?
It's to protect. It was at the time to protect my parents, because I tried to be a cleric, and I couldn't because definitive nature of arcane is not in. I can't do divine magic, so I came to be a wizard. And as spell magic is shunned, I don't want to go ruin their name. Hence, I changed it to Asadai.
Well, you've had your reasons, I suppose. I don't agree with the deception, although you've made your point clear. I can't speak for anyone else, but I just think, from here on out, if we're going to remain in this brotherhood and remain working together, I think complete transparency should be in order. But I understand, my clan don't trust you, you magic lot as it is, so I'd appreciate nothing but honesty from here on out. But apart from that, you're all right with me, Scout. You're all right with me.
I understand. Thanks for understanding.
Right, I'll leave you to speak to the others while I go and get Bob off that bloody table.
Bob's doing nothing. He's sitting down eating meat and drinking beer.
Ugh, that's what you think.
No, it's what I know because I'm the DM.
And I'll go up and go pick up the keys.
You take him, he sort of turns, nods,
Thank you kindly.
and you spend the best part of an hour and a half in there. All of the dragonkin that are in there they're not really paying you any heed. Just as it is, you're just talking, chatting, eating and drinking. Slowly starting to, you can take it as a short rest now if you wish, because you've been in there for that long doing nothing in particular. So if you want to use this time to use any hit dice to get any points back, if you think you're in trouble and all of that kind of stuff, it's up to you.
Where do we stand with attunement? Because obviously there was a short rest before where I kind of did whatever with the hammer. So I'm guessing I can do the same thing again, take an hour or so.
You can use your hour to play with your hammer, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'll do it behind the curtain, but I'll play with the hammer, yeah.
No.
Sort of rub it in.
As long as there's a mirror about or some kind of reflection.
So it depends how hard he polishes his hammer.
I got a 9. That's enough to take me back to.
So as you're all taking this short rest, etc., the fellow with the weird accent suddenly pops his head in, much higher pitch than the other guy. Going, thank you. Please, my friends, it's come with me. Draken is ready for you.
Oh. So
Okay.
Please, are you plenty fed and all on the beautiful food and drinks?
I am indeed. Thank you very much.
He's good.
Yeah,
Your little
lovely.
friend. Your little friend is being very quiet.
Low.
With this
Oh.
gentleman, The reason they do all the impressions of you is because they miss your Bob. Love you, Bob.
I was enjoying my sleep until you come wake me up. You're
not sleeping. He's not asleep. You're still sitting downstairs drinking and eating.
The micro resting. The micro rest. Got one HP back.
Micro rest.
Oh, we're going to go and see this dragon then. All right, then. I'm on the way.
Yes, come. We go. As you walk outside now, the sun is all but disappeared over the back of the mountains. A nice red glow over the top of the mountains as you look up. Red sky at night and all that kind of stuff.
Shepherd's delight.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be a lot of sheep around all these dragons. I've got to be honest with you. As he walks you back over to this large white building with the blue roof, and the door opens, standing in front of you, two huge, hulking half-dragon men, standing a good 7 feet tall, 3 foot wide at the shoulders, just hulking brutes, both red dragons. As they stand there, they go,
Maestro, cracking fighty. What are the size of them?
Good to have as allies, they would be.
He said, no,
He ain't at no Weetabix.
I don't know what Weetabix are, but they taste they sound like they taste very nice. But strong men is the gods for the meeting. Please, come. And takes you into one of these back rooms. As it opens up, in the middle of the room, this grand oak table, huge chairs, velvet backed, all beautiful carved wood, like important boardroom type looking. And at the end of the table, standing in regal garb, nice robes with trim, a sash round his neck. Grey Wardens, please take a seat, and we will start proceedings.
Does that mean I'll get to stand up then?
If you wish, but you can have a seat. There is one available.
Oh, well, I might as well sit down because my back's hurting already.
Thank you. I am Draken, Lord and Keeper of the Dragon Kin of Old Haven. Keeper of the Fae. And Grey Wardens, you have come in a very dark time. Please, engage us with your stories of your arrival. We are honored to have you here, and I must be honest, overjoyed with your arrival, having heard of what happened to Ostagar. We never believed that we would see a Grey Warden, but you're here and welcome.
Thanks for the hospitality.
I was going to say, if Dan was here and you had said you join us at a dark time, I could imagine him saying, in Bob's voice, telling us, well, we should have come at sunrise, and that was a bit lighter, followed by a load of mumbling. Yeah, sorry about that.
Is the translation.
But yes, it's please regale us with your story of arrival.
Well, I wasn't with this fine group from the beginning. My brother Mojo was. He was a Grey Warden. I learned about his demise and come across these gentlemen in a tavern in the town I was already in, and I decided to take his place. But I agree, everything we've seen from here on out, there's been nothing but death and destruction wherever we've gone. So I'm not yet a Grey Warden. I hope to be someday, but my allegiance is nonetheless. But I think Mr. Drago, Scowls, and Bob, just ignore him, will be able to explain better.
I see Lindworm has successfully brought you to us. That's fantastic to see. I must commend you on that, Lindworm. Bad German accent. Says thank you. But please, you must have. There must be more. New Haven. Anything more news? Anything to bring to us?
Chantry
Yeah.
got raided. Got raided bad. Lost a lot of good souls. Father Eustace, Mother Muriel.
You say
Lots of good
lost.
folk.
You mean past?
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica.
We actually came round this part to find the cultist that was responsible for it all, but your troop said that he flew off in the back of a red dragon. Not
Bad
sure
Red
which way he
Dragon,
went,
yes.
but
No, the Red Dragon, I have been made aware of this. He sat on that hillside for 3 days. We had guards on him waiting to find out. We were expecting some sort of attack, but it sat there almost in a trance.
you trying to paint a picture or something?
Oh,
You, why don't you bloody do some action? Why don't you take some chains down on that dragon? You don't just leave a dragon sat there, do you? I thought you hated dragons, being dragonkin and all. Sounds like you've got an old lot of codswell up you, a load of old squid.
we are dragon kin, not dragon born in this village. We are carers of all draconic creatures.
All right. Which way did he fly then?
Well, from what I've been made aware of the guards, the dragon took off and headed north, probably heading to the Fey Mountains over Orzammar. Top of the Iron Hill.
Orzammar.
So,
Right.
Bernard, I mean, you know the map more than anybody else, or as much as anybody else. Orzammar being the Iron Hills where the dwarves currently reside. For those who don't remember. But
Yes.
is there anything else you can tell us about this cult that you so speak of that killed my dear friend, Father Eustace?
I go into my bag and go bring out the emblem that the cultists had in their little pin cloak.
Ooh. Dark. Yes.
The cultists had this symbol on their little cloak. Do you recognize it?
I have books of that in my library from a great writer, an amazing author writing these books. I have a couple myself.
I got one as well.
The author was Eustace.
There's always a bloody library around whenever scouts get someone. Always a library.
The author of these books was Father Eustace himself.
So,
and I would tell my story. The cultists used to get hold of these books and believe that they could make I use the word myths or legends real. Unfortunately, Father Eustace was a very good storyteller, and he made the stories so real that cultists took these books and tried to make myths come to life. I'm sure I remember reading as a young dragonite about how to tame dragons. Much was a dream of when I was a youngling.
do you still have that book or in your library?
I do not know. One of the many books that went missing over the Dragonkins trails as we move from town to town. But we have been here now for 4 generations. It's been a pleasant time in this wondrous valley.
Thanks for letting us in.
The question is, what do we do now?
Well, we got two things. We could ask Dragon King and Born to join us, the Grey Wardens, to fight the Blight. Only if you are able. Dragon.
This tranced, I'll be honest, this tranced dragon from the hillside has got me worried. Almost seemed to be hypnotized by some sort of force.
I have been from the Dragon's Eye.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Something about a Dragon's Eye?
Yes, the Dragon's Eye. How do you know of the Dragon's Eye?
Well, Scourges is a boffin. He knows every bloody thing.
That's not a bad thing in this instance, Mr. Goliath.
Yeah.
I'll bring out the book. This journal that we found in one of the caves of Cliff Mountain, and it talks about the Dragon's Eye.
Please, may I read?
And I'll hand it to you. It's in common.
So he takes the book and he starts flicking through some of the pages. And with what he can remember from reading the book as a youngling of the How to Tame Your Dragon, and reading through this journal of the Dragon's Eye. You don't laugh at my naming on my book. That was funny.
I'm not laughing.
No copyright here. The look on his face, although with the slightly elongated snout and the dark eyes, the look of shock suddenly shown as his eyes widen, and he goes, "The Dragon's Eye exists? It's real?"
It seems so. And sadly, Eustace and Mariel lost their life. And the guy in the hood, it seems that he's the one who killed him.
Father Eustace lost his life for the Dragon's Eye. You mean he wrote this book isn't fiction?
Seems so.
Oh my, if the Dragon's Eye is out there, all draconic creatures across the land would fall to its power, including us. And he turns to the fellow with the weird accent and chucks something out with a... Adder and Lindvern would understand it as get the guards off the hills now. Get the guards off the hills now. Bring them back to the town.
So that's what he said. I thought he was saying we're fucked.
I must bring all my draconic creature, my draconic kin home. They must. The town must go into lockdown. We can't. With the Dragon's Eye, we can't offer you any help, Grey Wardens. We would be no use against the Dragon's Eye.
There might be one thing might assist us.
Please.
And I'll bring out the Treant wand.
The Treant stick.
So we met this Treant, and he told us the story of the 5 Treant sticks. We already got one from the elves, and he told us about he gave one to your kind.
Of course, yes. I've been looking after it well. I've never used it myself, but if you think it will do you some good, and as he turns around, he walks around the back of his large throne-like chair, reaches onto the mantelpiece, and sitting on a little pedestal in the middle, another carved, about 18 inches long, one shape piece of ink. As he brings it over and he puts it on the table in front of you and goes, if you think it could help you, then by all means, Wardens, please take it. But I cannot offer you any forces until the dragon's eye is recovered.
I understand. Do you have any way, if we do get Dragon's Eye off the hands of this cult leader, is there any way that we can contact you to inform you of the news?
Well, it might sound crazy, but with the dragon's eye, you could tell a dragon. I know that sounds a bit weird, but yes, we used to use the wormlings as messengers all the time. Young dragon kidding themselves. But oh heavens, praise the Maker. If they've got the dragon's eye, they could control the mother herself. And that means we are all in trouble.
Let's try and stop it before that ever happens.
Of course you are. Never this simple, is it? So, you can't help us. We need to help you. But what are we going to do now?
Seems like we have to make for Osmar.
If the dragon is making its way north to the Fey Mountains high above the Iron Hills of Orzammar, that is where you will find your dragon. That is where you will find your dragon's eye. That also might be where you find the mother.
We should do our best.
Well, it just so happens. Oh, sorry, I'll go after.
I was just maybe we should go and make haste. Let's go.
I was going to say, I'm in this till I've got that cultist head on the stick. And if that cultist has got his dragon's eye, I can provide it here to Lord Draken, or we can provide it to Lord Draken, get the Alliance of the Dragon King involved in fighting the Blight. So our mission be clear.
I understand your frustration. Father Eustace was a friend to us as well. Little did I know that what he was writing about the dragon's eye was true. And if he does have control over all dragonkin, even your friend here, Ada, and even our own Lindvern would be in danger accompanying you. I have no faults in keeping Lindvern with you. He seems to have done a fair job so far. And your friend, Ada, has shown his worth to me just now by his knowledge. But yes, I don't hold out much hope without the dragon's eye being returned. We may guard it, we may look after it, but we cannot offer you any help, any full help, until its safe return, and then you will have the full force of the Dragonkin army and what dragons we can muster. to call to our aid.
Understand. Thanks for this information and your hospitality.
I am afraid I am unable to offer you any more right now, but please take tonight to rest up, Wardens, and grab whatever provisions you feel that you need from our town, and may Andraste be with you.
And also with you.
I'm with you.
Lord Drayton, just before we out, I just wanted to say I apologise for my outburst earlier. I didn't realise Father Eustace was a friend. And as they say in the Chant of Light, only a light in this dark and time breaks. What has been forgotten has not yet been lost.
And I think we've got a surprise entry coming in. I'm just going to...
There goes the surprise. Bob, 44.
Yeah. I'm just going to...
I got a rear.
I'm just going to
You
pop
didn't see
it.
me coming, did
So, and Bob has joined us. As you can see, we're all extremely happy about this.
Yes.
Right, so
Yeah.
as we were doing before, we were joined by the extra misfit. Draken has told you all that you cannot get his army until the Dragon Eye has been returned. But please take all provisions that you need from the town. You've all got keys for the room of the tavern opposite as well, to stay the night and get some rest. As night has slowly fallen across Old Haven. But yes, I'll go back to this voice. And my dear Grey Wardens, please find your way into the town. Please gather your provisions. I'm sure that all of our people will give you wares at a reasonable, if not free cost to those that are truly honourable to us. Thank you. And if I can do you any more, please let me know.
Oh,
Noted down.
do that. Free swag.
Yeah, I heard that one, yeah.
You might actually go
It's so
get
good
new
to
armor.
you.
Back.
Might get new armor. Because your one's still
Oh.
damaged by that one corrosion.
What are you talking about? Well, you're an armour expert, are you?
No, I just remember last episode.
Right.
Just so we don't get accused of, why do you not remind me?
Oh, no, I know me kit, mate. I know me kit. Don't you worry about that, Anna. All right?
Just want to remind you, don't want to be that person.
No, right. Appreciate it.
But so yes, Grey Wardens, thank you. I will take my leave now. I need to go and do some studying on these matters. He said, Mr. Grey Wardens, please follow me. It's this way for the exit, please. Come. Thank you.
Who's this guy?
This is Draken's right-hand man. He does very silly accent. It's this one. Come, please.
At one point, he sounded like Drago's twin. At one point.
He's very good. He's come. Come, please. We leave. Come.
Please leave. Please.
And as you start making your way out, these two huge hulking half dragons that were standing over the door sort of step off to the side and with a and for the Dragonborns, wishing you well and hoping you have a decent night's sleep, because that's what a 7-foot half dragon will do.
Hey.
So you're back. Good night.
All
Good
coming
job.
back to you, Ander.
As you step outside,
Very slowly.
as you step outside, the last glimmers of the red sky is still hovering over the top of the mountains. Very
Cast light just in case.
very dim light over Old Haven. But what you can see along the town centre, because I've been planning on doing this for quite a while, you see a selection of small dragonborns walking along with a pole, and on the end of the pole there is a small dragon wormling, and as they lift them up, you see them go as they light the lamps along the streets with fire.
Oh, and I thought I just raised the cantrip. Thanks.
Hey, you chose to cast light. I was telling
Yeah,
you.
I know. I know.
Nice little scene there.
So as these dragonborns with these wormlings on the end of these staves, just firing all of these lamps as the main strip lights up with a gentle glow of ember.
Oh.
Pretty fancy, that, isn't it?
Scowls. May I have a word?
About what?
I feel very strange, like I'm overcoming with this almost sorrow-like feeling that I've never felt before. It's almost just looking around and seeing these little ones and just the threat to their entire kind. I feel almost, and I feel very, very distraught of what could happen, and I'm worried about you. You've been through a lot the last few days with the loss of your parents. Are you okay with what we're about to do?
Yes, I am in pain of what happened, but I'm looking at the bigger picture here. If I fall and crumble now, what will happen in the future with the Blight? I'm a Grey Warden now. That's the oath I pledged to defend these kind humans, other races in this world. That's what I pledged, to be a Grey Warden. I can't be selfish and crumble.
And the fine one you are too.
Thank you.
I'll fight with you to the very, very end.
And right now, you are in front of my eyes now, you are proving yourself to be a Grey Warden. And that's one half. You just need to go talk to both Bob and Drago to see their opinions.
Very well, whatever the outcome of that may be, it's fine. Regardless of what they decide, to the very end, you have my allegiance. Now let's go some shit up.
Well, while you're having this conversation, the little dragonborn with the strange accent is still standing next to you. And he just kind of goes, "Oh my God, he's so beautiful! You know, so pretty. I cannot believe the love you have for each other. He's so nice. I must go. Please, Grey Wardens, enjoy. I must go."
Grey Wardens of love.
Calm it down. Calm it down, boy. Bloody hell.
So beautiful.
Oh,
Is it
sorry,
a small one like a child, or like just a very small?
It's just a very small dragonborn. Just
want to go clarify, because I don't want to go say their little one.
No,
and I complete insult them.
No,
it's just a height thing.
It was Draken's right hand man. He's just
completely threw me off the accent. So I thought it was completely someone different.
He's so beautiful. He's very pretty. He's so nice. Sorry.
Hey, so you're not going to make Olgar for Grey Warden tonight, or what?
Well, he hasn't had that conversation with you yet, has he?
I ain't gonna discuss that with my fellow. Why do you want to go be a Grey Warden there, Bernard?
We'll see how you go. See how you go. Not yet, but we'll see how it goes.
Right,
Very
answer.
stupid.
He's only just bloody got it.
I always will point out ask if they want to be it, and then they'll go through trial. But you can't force someone to go take Darkspawn and be a Grey Warden.
We have to say my obligations remain with the Chantry, so I don't think I'm actually permitted. But thank you for the offer.
I do not.
nonetheless.
I
I'm
do
still
not
here
blame
as
you.
your loyal comrade.
Appreciate it.
Where are we?
We are
From
in
Old
Oldhaven.
You're on the high street of Oldhaven.
Right.
Surrounded by Dragonkin. Lots of
Right.
them.
Oh,
All very friendly folk, though.
right. Yeah, I know. But I was here the whole time, mate. Yeah.
Of course you were, love. Of course
Right.
you were.
What are we doing then?
I think we're going to the tavern to
Right.
go rest up, as we already got rooms there.
Right. Right then. That sounds like a good idea.
So what were you doing? You heading back to the tavern already?
We need to have another rest. We've already had a short rest.
You had a short rest. I mean,
We need a long rest.
evening's just come in. I mean,
Oh, I didn't
the-
know what time of day of it. I should ask
That's
that
right.
first.
I mean, the sun has literally just gone down over the top of the mountains. So you're looking. I mean, it's evening. It's like 8, 9 o'clock at night. You know.
I would say it is probably best to wait until the morning.
Yeah, that
Do
sounds...
not. I think we have a long journey, so I think that perhaps starting off fresh in the daylight would be best.
Yes.
We do not want to get stuck in the middle of nowhere at night, you know.
I agree.
Understand.
It's where it's just whether you guys want to go and see if the shops are open or whether you want to go back to the tavern.
Question for the DM: are there any children ones around?
I mean, this time of night, all the children, I'm going to say, would be asleep. But yeah, there will be children.
In the morning.
Okay.
If I was to say, hold on. When you first came into the town and you were being led in by the dozens of dragonkin off of the hillside, you did notice that there were children in the streets.
Right. Okay. Just wanted to know if there was any there currently. That was all. Yeah.
Right, no, not at current.
Okay.
Well, I've got no need to go to the shop, so I'll go for a long rest myself.
What? You seen any? You seen blacksmiths around here?
Ah, your armor. Very good point there, Bob.
Oh, no.
Armor and to go get another war pick.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
So I mean, there is a smithy. I mean, there was a magic shop with potions. There was normal, a large selection of shops. It's basically, you tell me what you're looking for, and I'll tell you whether there's a shop that sells it.
Blacksmith.
I'll go into it in the morning.
Or you wait until the morning as well, probably.
Yeah. I'll wait till the morning.
Or an armor.
Z for the morning too. There you go. Bad German accent. Fuck you, Lindbergh.
Yeah, just a place that sell weapons and armor.
Yeah, there is a Smithies. As I say, there is a Smithies. There was a potion shop. There was
Right. Well, I'm gonna head over to the old smithy bloke. All right. Anyone else want to come with me?
I'll accompany you, Bob.
Right. All right.
I'll accompany you.
Right. Yeah, that sounds good. Anyone else?
I think I still want to try and figure out what this hammer is all about, so I plan on having an early rest.
All right.
Spent a lot of alone time with that hammer.
Well, once you've done it the once, you kind of, you can't stop.
It turns to a bad habit.
oh god.
I can see hair on my palms now from spending so much time with it.
No.
That's freaky.
Oh no. Jesus
I'm
There's
just
some
very
strange stuff there.
Something wrong with this hammer. I need to go see a doctor.
Matt, you used your inspiration, didn't you?
Yeah,
Have another one.
cool.
Hey.
For that. That weirdness.
Yeah.
Yes, that weirdness.
It made me laugh. That's all I need. It's all I need.
So that's how we play this game, right?
So that's how we earn inspiration.
Look,
Make the DM giggle.
To get inspiration, all you've got to do is please the DM. If you make me laugh, that's it. You're pleasing me. If you do something along the storyline that is perfect, you're pleasing me. So continue. It's
Such a
fine.
horrible culture.
Okay, so Bob and I are off to the smithies.
I can't take away inspiration for being dumb, but I can give it.
Right, come on in. Let's get moving then. Let's get over to that blimmin' smithies before it closes.
Got at the rear of it. It's weird. Go on then. So
Right.
as you look along the high street, you can see various boards and signages. As the street is now lit up with these small embers glowing in these lamps.
I'll probably go with them because they don't know Draconic.
They don't speak Draconic. Oh yes, I'll have some fun with this.
Oh, bloody hell. If Anders going with him, then I might as well go with him as well. So we're all going to shops now. Hope you're going
Except
in.
from Drake.
We're leaving
You want to
Drake
go
on
spend
the plane.
time.
Drago's going to go and play with his hammer. So Ada's got all the keys if I remember correctly.
I'll go
I
give
guess I'm
Drago
going.
his.
Oh,
I'll go
alright.
give Drago his key if he wants to go spend time.
With his hammer.
Alone
Right,
time.
Time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Dirty bugger.
So Drago's gone. Lindvern's going to go with you because I don't have to do stupid German accent because I can't do a German accent.
Yes, I'm going with you.
That was good.
So they can go. So the four of you are going to go off down the high street and do some shopping. Marvelous. So walking down the high street, yes, there is a smithies, there is a potion shop, there is a general market place. Yeah, you tell me what you want. I'll tell you if there's a shop. First things first, you want to go to a smithy, Bob?
Yeah.
Great. So yeah, moving along the high street, there is a smithies. You can see that there's a dark awning with a picture which slightly faded, but of an anvil and a hammer. There's still a light on. Looks like the forge is still glowing. So it looks like it's still open.
Oh, look. He's still working, lads. Let's get in there and have a look around, see what we can grab. Knock on the door. Hello! Bloody hell!
I don't speak Draconic scowls, but I can imagine you probably said, whoever the hell that is, shut the fuck up.
It was basically be with you in a minute. It's fine.
Not to
That's
don't
You
worry,
couldn't let
Bob.
me have that, could you? You just couldn't let me have that.
So as
He's gonna come later. He's currently busy, Bob. He's gonna come out
that's right.
soon.
Right.
You hear footsteps slowly, and a shadow moves across the front of this light in the window of the forge. As the door opens, this huge red half dragon stands in front of you.
You have to speak up, mate. I can't hear you. I can't understand what you're saying.
And I will
I'm a bit
speak
hard
in
of
Dwarven
hearing.
to Bob,
Right.
just to go explain. Like we're talking to each other in your language.
Right.
He's speaking
right.
in my language.
So you
Yeah,
hang on.
right,
You
right.
turn to Bob in Dwarvish,
Yes.
right, and say he's talking Draconic.
Yes.
Okay. The dragon, the half dragon, then turns to Bob, and in Dwarvish
Yes.
goes, "What is inside? What the fuck do you want?"
Right. Hang on a minute. I knew I was here for something. Let's have a little think here.
And now we're not to common.
That's
Armor. Bob. Armor.
That's Dwarven, right?
Right. Oh, I need the old war pick.
War pick. Okay.
Aye.
And your armour needs
All
repairing.
right, I'm just going to go gruff for this. Yeah. Okay, gents, just after a war pick. All you're after is a war pick. War pick. Just,
Well, for me, mate. Yeah.
yeah, I'll stick with just copying the dwarven that Bobby's speaking. That's right. So, okay, just a war pick. Are you sure just a war pick? I could do you something better than just a war pick.
Well, I mean, I could do with my old armour having a bit of a patch up, you know. I don't know what your skills are, but, you know, if you can do something, I'll appreciate it, you know.
My skills with armour is the reason I can speak Dwarvish is I learned my skills of the trade at smithing from the dwarves at Orzammar.
Right. Never been there.
If there, you fraggle.
Probably come.
Oh yeah. I thought you said Barnsley.
Oh right, yeah. Not Basildon.
Oh,
Scouts.
Basildon.
Scouts.
You've been there,
Can
Basildon.
you, Scouts, can you relay to this gentleman in Draconic, ask him if he'd mind sharpening my axe for me?
Do you want to trust him with your axe?
I want the bloody thing sharpened. What's there not to trust?
Right. So,
Okay.
Still in Dwarvish we're talking about. No, if you want me to work on your armour, take it off and leave it in the shop. I've under instructions to do what I can for you. So if you want to leave it here, I'll work on it. No problem.
Right. First of all, price.
Free.
Oh. Oh yeah. Take the old gauntlets as well, and use boots and.
Bob is now in his loincloth.
bit chilly out here. When you get to my age, it tends to feel it a bit more. But
I'll let you keep your hide undergarment. He's fine. So
right. War pick.
And a war pick. You sure just a war pick?
Just a war pick.
Don't want anything other than just a war pick.
You don't want anything better, Bob?
Well, nothing better than a war pick, you know. You got to balance with you.
No, it's what he wants. If it's what he wants, a war pick it is. Leave your armour out, not a problem. Is there anything else I could do for the rest of you?
Now I had to go do a gruff voice. The Goliath here wants his axe sharpened.
I could certainly do that. That is not a problem. Easy peasy. And he puts his hand out for your axe.
Just give him your axe, mate.
I'm going to do this purely I want to see what's going to happen with this.
So, as you go to pass in the axe, he grabs hold of it.
Yeah.
He pulls it. You pull it back. Do you want it sharpened or not? He pulls it. You pull it back.
Scales, I can't
let go of it.
I can't let go of it, Scales. This is what I mean. Something's not right with this. I just want the bloody thing sharpened.
As he does one more pull, so hang on, I'm gonna get my dice out.
Oh shit.
As he does one more pull towards him, as the light from one of the flames above his shop glistens on the blade of the axe, he can see the runic writing on it, and he lets go of the handle instantly.
Oh.
Take that away from here.
Well, what was it? Scales, I don't understand. What's wrong with it? What?
Can I ask?
He looks scared.
So, still sticking in Dwarvish, or do you want to go Draconic?
I can go to gruff voice, though.
All right, fine. We stick with Dwarf. This is Dwarf.
Yes, Dwarf.
Right, okay, we stick with Dwarf. Oh, boy. Yes, smite.
Bloody who?
He so in Dwarvish he turns to Ada. Fey magic has cursed that axe. I've got itchy moustache. Fey magic has cursed that axe. That has got the curse of the berserker on it. Ooh. Has he been acting weird?
He's always been a bit weird.
What are the symptoms that we should look out for? because it is Hogarth. It
Well-
is.
I'd say first thing first, not being able to let go of it.
Yeah, you just proved that in front of us.
Second thing second, of talking to it. Does he stare at it a lot?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
he's he does. He looks at it, and he does it. Yeah, he looks at it, yeah, and he talks to it, and yeah, all that sort of stuff, really.
I thought as much. You need to get him to the potion maker. He made
Potion.
something, not something
No.
that I can help with. Don't deal with magic. I just make weapons.
Well, I mean, if he can't, you can't sharpen it for him. Could you let him have a go? I mean, he might be able to do it himself.
If he really wants to have a go, sure.
I'll have a go.
Sounds
So a
like
bit
a
different.
100 job.
There we go. So yeah, he sort of just again stands back, opens the door a little bit for you, waves you in. Because
Oh, okay, from the major.
he speaks Dwarvish and Draconic. He doesn't speak Common.
Okay. I'll
Follow
have a
him,
go.
Hogarth. Follow him.
Okay. I'll follow him.
He sort of goes over and he shows you the pedal. He puts his foot on the pedal, pumps it a couple of times. The stone starts to turn, and he just sort of holds his hands and goes like that to show you how to use it.
Right.
Let me step back for this one.
It should be fun.
I think we're not inside, we're still outside, are we?
You're wherever you want to be. Where do you want to be? Inside, outside?
I'm inside, but I'm stepped back.
It's quite a large shop, so you can get a good 10, 15 feet back from where he is.
I'll just be in because I'm the translator.
I'm going to be holding the bloody thing. He was like making me nervous now.
I'll be inside examining the rest of the bloke's wares.
Fair enough. So as you're inside, then Hogarth, are you going to give this a go?
Yeah.
Performance check, then, please.
Performance check. 17 minus 1, so 16.
So as you start, you're doing all right. As you start to put the blade and it's moving and you're carving it quite nicely, a few sparks are shining. It's working quite well. Would you roll us a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh dear. Oh, nat 20.
So while you're starting to shine the sharpen the blade up a little bit, the axe itself starts talking to you again. Your eyes start to squint. Your brow starts to furrow.
Wow. Precious.
I just start to go, fucking stop it. Stop it. Stop. And you're just kind of grinding away. You rolled a 20, so it can't stop you from doing it, but it's just screaming at you now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's a massage for you now. Shut the fuck up.
It's nothing else I can fucking do with that. It's just, yeah, you're just.
Can I go see if he's actually shouting out, shut the fuck up?
Yeah, nice and sharpened. There, go back on my cursed one.
And then
It's pretty weird.
He sort of turns around in Dwarven and he goes, so he does talk to his accent.
That's Mr. Moss.
Scouts, what was he saying when about the axe? What was he saying to you? Because he looked really nervous and worried.
That axe is cursed with fey magic.
Yeah.
Cursed with the magic of the berserker. And he told us the best person to go talk to is the potion maker, so we can try that either on the way or early in the morning.
Okay. Well, we'll do that in the morning then.
But we could get a second opinion or something.
And while this is all going on, Bob's been looking around the shop. Bob, you have managed to find clubs, daggers, great clubs, great axes, great swords, long swords, short swords, daggers, mauls, maces, flails.
Morning stars.
Yeah, why not? A morning star, rapiers, scimitars, tridents, even.
Wow, tridents.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, if it could be made out of metal, it's in this shop.
Hey, you're quite skilled, mate. Yeah, I'll give you that. Well, I'm only interested in a war pick.
That's right. You give me till the morning with your armor and a war pick, and I'll get you sorted. No worries.
All right. Cheers, mate.
Not a problem.
Oh, everyone done, are they?
I say let's go meet. Well, I don't want to interrupt Mr. Drago's alone time, happy time, whatever time we want to call it. But I do need a nice pint of mead before bedtime. So I say we have that.
I'll distribute all the keys to every single one.
So just the blacksmith you're going to tonight, yeah?
We're at the potion maker in the morning then?
Yeah, we'll try doing the potion maker.
Right, yep, that's fine.
No one wants to go with me, and I can't communicate without Scowl. So if he wants to wait till the morning,
I'll do it. I just said I'll distribute all the keys, and then I said I'm going up.
It's all right.
Then.
You go back. I'm pretty sure I got the hang of the old dragon tongue, whatever you call it. I'm sure me and old Olgarth, we can work our way around it. So
I am not
after
going.
half a day, you've got the dragon.
Hold on,
we'll be all
I'm
right.
gonna check something.
I'm not going to the potion maker.
No, can't do it.
I'm risking it. You can't do it.
No, I was thinking of a spell, right? If I could go give it to Bob.
Well, comprehend languages.
Yeah, but it's only a self.
Yeah, you can only cast it on yourself. You can't cast it.
I only can cast it myself.
No, we don't need none of that anyway.
Given that Dragon King could speak Dwarvish, it's probably most likely that the rest of them speak Dwarvish because Orzammar isn't that far away.
That's a very good point.
The second national language of sorts.
Very good point, Colin.
Yeah.
Well, Scales, if you don't mind accompanying me to the potion makers now, I would very much appreciate it. I'd rather know sooner rather than later what he can do.
If that's what.
All right. So, yeah, let's go now then.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Going now, going tomorrow,
Go on
going
now.
Let's get it over and done with.
Okay.
It's still open.
Okay, so you want to go to the potion shop now, yeah?
Yeah.
If it's yeah.
Nary a problem. Are you all going, or is it just a selection? Who's going?
Oh,
Well, I am, just in case they
I'm
don't
going.
speak common or any other languages. I'm here for the translation.
Cool. Oh, fine.
And your knowledge of magic. You might know what he's
As
going
well.
on there.
So as you walk out, from what you remember when you walked into town, a few shops down, maybe 100 yards down the main street, you can see that there are still people, Dragon King walking around the streets. But as you make your way down, you suddenly see the one with all the vials in the window, sort of hanging, random carcasses of squirrels and birds and whatnot hanging from the eaves of the hut. There is a glowing blue orb coming from inside the building, so it looks like it's still open.
But you still got that bag of squirrels. Who had that?
I remember who took the bag of squirrels.
I thought it was just a squirrel.
Nah, we got a bag of them, mate. Surely you know.
You're talking about what Syl gave us. I thought you were talking about the shop.
No, mate, no. Talking about what Gary gave us.
Gary.
Syl Samsonite.
Oh, I don't know who that is, but yeah, someone gave us a bag of squirrels. Who's got them then? Oh, that bloody Drago's eaten them already. Really
Well, we had a full meal at the tavern here in
Yeah.
Old Haven.
Yes, you've
So
already eaten and
when we go
drunk.
back
You
there,
already eaten.
I was still hungry.
well, we can
Typical
go back there and get some
dwarven
food
gut.
after this.
So
Well,
you're
I'll tell you what then, Bob. You head back to the tavern, you have a bite to eat, and Scow's here, and I will continue inside to the potion making.
Well, all right then.
you going back to the tavern then, Bob?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a good idea there. I'll go, I'll head back and get my old head down, and I'll see you all in the morning.
Very good night.
Does that make sense to you, Matt?
Sort of.
Okay. Well, I'll explain it when you need it.
Go
Okay.
and if Drago's up. Go and wake him up.
Explain when you have
Right time when it comes.
DM sending secret messages. So, in other words, Drago's rubbed it and played with the hammer so much that it's actually something happened.
I've had a happy ending.
Hey.
Probably thinking, what is this? Lightning didn't shoot out? What is this?
So you're currently standing outside the potion shop having this conversation. Are you planning on going in?
Yes.
Or are you just gonna
Yes.
stand
We'd
outside?
like to
knock
go
on the
in.
door.
Yes.
Hello, good sir. May we come in?
Oh, man.
No, that sounds like you're talking in common. I can do that. Yes, hello. Come in.
Hello, good sir.
Oh, hello, Dragonborn.
I just sound like talking like
What
John.
the
That's
hell?
I
right.
sound
Oi,
like
oi.
Jabba the Hutt.
That's how I'm Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
You Jabba Wanga.
Yeah, that is Jabba the Hutt. We went to somewhere else.
The smithy, I asked him to sharpen my axe. Ultimately, I did it myself. He noticed there was it's cursed with fey magic of the Berserker. He recommended I come to see you about it.
Yeah, yes. Please. Get your axe out. Place it on the tabletop. Yeah, please, yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, I'm going to place it on the tabletop.
Would you let go of it, please?
This is part of the problem. It just I can't relinquish my grip on it. It does this every time I try to.
This would explain why you're so clean shaven. You sleep with your axe. I get it. Hold on a second. He sort of jumps behind the counter and starts pulling out books, just randomly reading, slapping one on the table, throwing a couple of pages open. Yes, I see. Yes. Possibly. Hold on a second. And he then pulls a big pile of vials out, starts pouring them, mixing them, shaking them. Sort of lifts up one of the vials that is as it's a shimmering green. It's sort of as he blows a bit of fire to warm the bottom of it up. It now turns a dark shade of purple. And he goes, drink that.
My favourite colour, purple. Okay. Scowls, do you think this is a good idea?
I gotta do an Arcana check.
If you want to do an Arcana check, yeah. It'd be hilarious.
And add 20. So 27 altogether.
From what you, from all you can gather of what he's mixed by looking at the stuff that's on this table, your artificer skills are not massive, but he's basically just made a counterspell potion.
Ooh.
Safe to drink?
Safe to drink.
Just to think, I may have to consume darkspawn blood at some time as well. Or what am I putting in my body? Oh well, bottoms up.
It explodes.
What is it? I mean, this is it. I mean, this is where it rolls a Constitution saving throw for me.
17.
Okay. as you sort of drink it and you step back, your eyes sort of roll into the back of your head gently as your other hand releases and the axe drops onto the table.
Oh, it worked.
Oh. Well,
Feeling better there, boy?
yeah, I all of a sudden feel a lot lighter. And even more so.
That's one problem solved.
So yeah, although your axe is now no longer going to talk to you, there's a couple of upgrades that I could send over to you.
Ooh, fantastic.
But yes, the axe will no longer talk to you.
Okay.
But so easy fix. Anything else I can help you with?
You got anything for clerics?
Depending on what you're after.
Oh, I don't know. Something that would spruce up my healing abilities, or we got a cleric friend back at the tavern who he likes doing stuff with storms. So any sort of attack cleric type upgrades or anything like that?
Nothing for tempests, but maybe. I mean, I've got lots of healing potions. If that's what you need.
Well, not for me personally, but I guess some of the fellas could have some healing potions.
I can't really help you with anything magical or such. If you need potions, I can. Enchantments. If you've got Lyrium, I can enchant stuff. Have you picked up any Lyrium on your journeys?
I don't think we have. That's a shame.
Only thing we collected is a king's foil bead.
No, you've got King's Foil. Yes, marvellous. Those elves, they know how to make a good health potion, don't they?
Yes.
If you've got some King's Foil, I'm sure we could make some potions. If you've got something for it to put in, I'm sure I've got some spare vials around somewhere if you wish to make some.
I got 3 spare vials.
Yes, of course, quickly. Yes, let's make some potions.
Do you have anything that could help one of my companions' bad back? There's something that because it becomes a hindrance. Also, do you have something that could mask the most disgusting of smells as well for same fellow? And also, thirdly, do you have something for an obsession with playing alone with a hammer?
Shots already.
As you ask about obsession, I've got this. This is beautiful. This is I made this. This is a fragrance. I call it obsession.
Yeah, that would do. That could if it would mask the most vile of smells, that would be fantastic.
It manages to mark dragon thorns all right. So it may work for your friend, of course.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Is there anything else?
And about the bad back. Anything that would...
I'm afraid a good swift kick up the jacksie may do it, but I can't offer any potions for a bad back.
That's a shame. As entertaining as a swift kick up the jacksie for me to see would be quite entertaining. But
possibly take him to visit one of our larger dragon half dragons, and maybe they could crack it for him. But who knows? I'm not a chiropractor, you see. I'm just potions.
Well, thank you very much for your assistance. It's very much appreciated.
But as for those potions, yes, come on, let us make some healing potions. I'm sure if I dig around here a little bit, yes, here we go. And he pulls out a beaker and this little this little Bunsen burner with a wick sitting on it with a as he sets the light underneath the beaker. Quickly, where's your King's Foil? Let's start this going.
Yeah. Do I roll for all of them or the 3 separate ones?
We'll roll for each one separately. Or do you want to roll? Because that'll give you a chance of getting a vary, or you can roll, because if you roll for them all at the same time, they could all be really shit.
Yeah, I know.
If you roll for them separately, you got a chance of getting at least one good one. So you've got
That's
your...
my medicine modifier.
Yes.
But no. 11 plus 7, so 18.
Nice.
First roll.
Do you remember what? Do you remember? Have you got your thing in front of you, or do you want me to get mine?
It's got it saved on my phone.
Okay. So I've got it up here. Hold on. Ooh. So an 18, that is 2d8 plus 4.
That's 8 plus 7, so that's
15, another 2d8 plus 4. And the last one?
a 16 plus 7.
Full health.
Yeah.
So from 0, that can restore you back to max hit points.
Cool. So 1 full health and 2. Yeah.
2d8 plus 4. So you're back. Cool.
Nice.
Perfect.
And what are the other 3 now I've got? Is it the Bob standard ones or
They were the
two
standard ones, yeah. D4, I think we did them at D4 plus 4, or 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah,
2d4 plus 4 with the 3 other ones, and you got 2d8 plus 4s, and now you've got 1 full restore.
Yeah.
Which is nice, like playing Pokemon.
Yeah. Full heal. Max revive.
Max hit points.
Save that for
when you come up against a dragon. So yeah, wow, that's what a perfect bunch. Yes, perfect. I think those are marvelous. You must have been taught by the elves themselves.
There's a funny story to that.
You'll have to tell me at some time. Now, is there anything else that I could possibly do for you, gentlemen?
Just a quick one. Oh, sorry, you go,
Well,
Ander.
go ahead,
right.
Bernard.
I was just going to ask, we might have to fight a red dragon at some point. Any tips on how best to counter its power? Red being fire-based, I would have thought.
Yes, red being fire dragons. Not fans of cold, if I'm honest.
Oh, that seems fair. Yeah.
Oh, that takes me back to. Oh, you remember Gordo? That dragon frozen. Oh, I'm still not over it. If only we had met this wonderful gentleman prior, maybe we could have had something that could have saved poor Gordo.
May you rest in peace. All right, well, that's all I needed to know.
Yes, no, of course, no. But I could, I could offer anything else. Surely there must be something that you need or want.
It's either scrolls or any other recipes for potions that you might.
Scrolls. See, now, if you need scrolls, I can offer you potions. I can offer you enchantments. If you give me some lyrium, I can enchant something. But if you need anything else, magical items, that would be the magic shop. You would have to go and see Merkin. Merkin at the magic shop.
Out of interest.
He would be the man with those kind of items.
This fellow seems to have hints in his voice. It's almost like we're missing something.
Well, I was just going to ask about the lyrium. He's mentioned that a couple of times. Where can we find some lyrium generally?
Lyrium, it's a blue stony substance that you can possibly find in damp caves or sometimes in rivers, fast-moving water. generally glows a nice blue.
All right. And you can do things with that, like enchant items and whatnot.
Yes, if you find somebody with the skills, we can enchant weapons, enchant armor, shields, enchant jewelry, and things like this.
Jewelry. This pendant I have, it has, yes. What resistance was it? That was the one that got made by, what's his name?
You had a blue dragon one, so lightning.
That was it, lightning. I have this. Could you do anything with this? Can you enchant it? Anything else? Is there anything else you could do with my axe? Now it's no longer a threat to me. Can you enchant them?
Well, although the axe is now no longer talking to you, the axe itself is still enchanted with magic. It already has the enchantment. Note the runes that are on it.
Right. Oh yeah, because you said about upgrades. That was it.
But the necklace itself, it is the tooth of a blue dragon. It is already an enchanted item.
So you can do no more with it.
No.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Not a problem. But yes, if lyrium is found and those of quality to work with it, yes, they can do. Just keep distracted with messages. And yes, those with the correct abilities could, of course, do enchantments, and some of those that can do enchantments may be not quite what you expect, but very skilled nonetheless. I mean, the person that would have given you I see you all have these little pendants and around your necks, and the person that done these must be very skilled at enchantment, even to just create these. I'm sure he was a master of his craft.
He was a unique gentleman. Let's just say he was a very unique gem.
Unique
standards.
Unique indeed to make something of such value. Worth a pretty penny around the towns. Guard them with your lives.
Will do. Thank you for your.
I noticed that you don't. Giles was your name. I noticed that you don't have one of these pendants.
Giles, that's racist. That is.
Well, I didn't quite catch your name. You see.
Bernard Cobham. Sorry. Keep talking too loud. Fireman from Lavrin.
See, yeah, you don't have one of these pendants. Perhaps I could. Yes, perhaps I could. Give me a second. Hold on. And he sort of drops down and sort of mixes a few bits. And he sort of did with a quick shake. Yes, that will work for you. Here you go. It's not a pendant as such, but it may come in useful for you.
Oh, thank you.
And it's a small vial of fire resistance.
Oh, that'll come in very handy, given that we're assuming I know what I'm holding.
Well, it's as you asked. Yes, you asked about the red dragon earlier. As best I can do, I don't really have enough to make any more, but.
Oh, it's very kind of you. Potion of...
Normally sells for a platinum piece on the market, but for you wardens, you're very welcome.
Oh, it's very kind. I'm not a warden, I must point out. I'm
would you like me to take it back then?
Well, I just want to be honest with you, because I know the Chantry doesn't look fondly upon anyone that's not a human, so I just want to be clear with that.
No, I'm going right in there, like, you know that, no.
Do you have a potion to make him so less honest? Because one day it's going to get us into bloody trouble.
Actually, no, do you know what? You've just given me a grand idea. I've got one more for you. I must shut the shop in a minute. I'm starting to get tired. The the lanterns will be going out soon. Please, one more. And he sort of sits behind there, and with and he lights 2 Bunsen's, and he puts them, again, starts mixing a couple of things, random, reaches down, sort of squishy something, breaks it in, with a couple of shakes and a pour in this vile-looking, manky, sickly green sludge of a liquid. Puts the top back on it. Can't do anything to make him stop telling the truth, but how about something that will make them tell the truth?
Ah, fantastic. Thank you very much, kind sir.
If I give you any more freebies, I'll be putting myself out of business. But
no, you've done more than enough. It is greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Yes, if you go and visit Merkin would be able to help you with whatever else you may need. But as for me, I'm going to be closing my shop now as the night falls in, and I wish to rest my head.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Well, yeah, Scouts, what do you think? If Bob's asleep, I'll pour some of this obsession down his throat, and then in the morning he's going to smell up smelling like a horse handbag. It'll be more pleasant to be around.
Did you just say he's going to smell like a horse handbag?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. That's
No,
what
he said whore or horse.
Whore.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a horse handbag.
I prefer a horse handbag.
You've never met a Goliath whore? Round upon they are.
No,
But they do
I
smell.
have never met.
They do smell radiant.
You and your brother are the only Goliaths I ever met.
You sound disappointed.
Where is he? Well, anyway.
No, I'm just pointing out. You're saying about have you ever seen a Goliath whore? I haven't.
Right.
That's what I'm going to ask you, actually. Bob keeps telling me that him and Mojo were very close. Now, I know you won't lie to me. Is that little bastard full of shit? Or is he full of shit?
You talking to me?
He's talking
No,
about...
I'm trying to talk to Scales. You didn't know my brother.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
Scales, stop looking at the floor.
I'm thinking. How am I going to go bird this? They had a unique relationship, but he did tell the truth that when it came to the last fight with Mojo, Bob was by his side at the very end.
Oh, that's good enough for me then.
Actually,
because believe it or not, I do have an affinity for the little shit.
He's like
Can't
a
help it.
rash.
yeah,
I
you
know.
keep calling him a little shit.
Stupid.
But it's just he smells, and this is what I'm hoping he'll take some of this obsession, because it'll be more pleasant to be around.
I understand your
So-
perspective.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's go back. I need a quick drink, and then we get some shut eye. Busy day tomorrow.
I hate to be that guy, but I was wondering if Mercans would still be open. But we could check them in the morning.
Well, it's up to
Might be better go
Scales.
there with Drago as well.
Yeah, it's up to Scales. If Scales wants to accompany you, I do need to get a drink down me and some shut eye, and well, before I get some shut out, sneak in and see if Bob's asleep or not. So,
But perhaps we go in the morning then when Drago's with us, because you'll probably need to have a chat with Merton as well.
Yeah, I think that'll be the best idea. A bit fish shutting.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right,
we'll go in the
yeah.
morning then.
We'll go in the morning. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you leave the shop, this small red dragonkin sort of just gives you a farewell. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time.
Nice meeting you. Pleasure.
And also,
And you?
I will cast light if it's gone dark.
I mean, you've still got the street lamps glowing with the ember and the
Alright.
and the flickering fire lights down the high street. The tavern's not far from where you are. on this main stretch, or you can attempt to go to Merkin's. It's up to you.
Now,
Yeah.
go to the pub before we get locked down.
And as Cobham said, probably be best if Dre goes with us.
Yeah, that as well.
As you get back to the tavern, and you sort of open the door, the place is rammed, absolutely heaving, full of Dragon King of various colours and races. And because he didn't tell me he was going to bed, standing up on the bar, having a fantastic time, wailing away.
Yes, my
His
boy.
little old Bob having a whale of a time.
Again.
Bloody hell, night's just started.
Yes. This looks like a party and Bob's in full flow. It looks like it's time for me to join in.
Oh my god. Hey, right, lads. Have a drink. All these lads here having a right laugh around here.
Hey, Bob, do you want to drink something that's guaranteed 100% to get you completely shit-faced?
Go on then, get over it. We'll share it around.
Get this staying in. I'm going to hand him. I'm going to pour Obsession into his empty tankard.
Okay. Are you going to completely trust this, Bob?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to pass it around to all the dragon people that are sitting with me.
He cut.
There you go. Have a bit of that. Go on. Have a bit here. I'll put some in your cup, mate. Yeah.
I got to say, it's nice that this is a DM. I love you guys.
Ready? Bob, bombs up.
So, Bob, what you taste while you're drinking this is it basically tastes like aftershave. It's almost pure alcohol. Lovely. As this is hitting your system, but it's not an unpleasant taste. Now remember that this was a potion called Obsession. Remember. Remember.
Oh God.
Because Bob has now passed this around, and a selection of these dragonkin have drunk it as well.
Oh shit!
Now, you suddenly see a selection of the female dragons suddenly turn, and I'm going to do something that I haven't done since one of our highlight videos, and they sort of,
oh no.
As this potion that Bob has just drunk has now made Bob very alluring to the other sex.
Who's he looking at me like that for? Who's he bloody waving at, eh?
The women, these female dragonborns, quite hulky and a good 2.5 foot taller than what Bob is, suddenly start making their way over to him. As the selection of the others that have drunk this as well, the women are now swarming around them. But being that they're, dragonkin and dragonkin, these ones they're kind of liking it, But as this one huge black half dragon woman starts making her way over to Bob.
Oh, darling, sit down in the middle area. Have a drink of this.
As she sits down next to you, just by her sheer size, the bench that you're on turns and you suddenly raise up in the air. And you're now almost looking at her in the eyes. And I'm just trying to come up with what voice I want to do for this.
It's convenient, isn't it?
Let's have a think. I think I'm going to have to go with one of my old favourites for when I do horny women. So it's so nice to meet you. You're a very pretty guy, aren't you?
Dragon Ball Biggie.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very
I'm
much.
sorry. All right.
Oh,
But you're such a nice dwarf, aren't you? You're
Thank you.
lovely and pretty, and this huge clawed finger comes out and starts running around in your beard.
All right, take it easy now.
Such a pretty one. I'd take you home and eat you all up. I would.
Olga, lads.
We think Bob's he's good for the night.
Man, Bob,
Gonna get some
you all right,
tip, and he's got a separate room, don't he? Oh wow.
What's the matter, Bob?
What is
You all right, mate?
meet this lovely woman, and you go with me, mate, here, and
No.
buy a drink. Come on, mate.
My dear, you are indeed a beautiful woman. I am,
If you're
unfortunately.
going up to the bar, mind it a big glass of red, please.
I'll get you a nice big glass of red, but you here enjoy your time here with my friend here, Bob. He's
I
been very lonely.
I love him. Short
Yeah.
and shiny. So,
And he's been making eyes at you, and I promise you, it's not them jewels around your neck he's been focusing on, all right?
so
While she's turned away, can I like make a run for it?
she hasn't taken her eyes off of you yet.
It's obsession.
You are fixated. She is obsessed with you. She has so got you in her sights because, oh my God, you just look so amazing. I've never quite seen a dwarf just like you. I
Right.
such a man, so manly. Look at the whole.
Excuse me, my dear. What is your name?
Me, I'll tell you what, right? You can call me Diggy because, like, Dragonborn, but it's kind of figgy, though, Diggy.
Nice.
Okay. If you really want Bob to, be at your will, he's got a thing for jewels and coin. So if you've got anything like that to tease him with, you'll be right in there. I promise you.
Oh, so he's one of those. I wouldn't
He's
have
one of
thought of
those.
it. Guys this age don't really do that kind of thing. I'll tell you what then. If you want to take me upstairs, I'll give you 5 gold pieces to get a bit of you, sunshine.
Come on in, this guy. What are you sitting there for? Come on. Let's get up in.
Yeah, up you go, Bob.
Oh wow! I just rolled a
Anything for that
19 on my.
pension.
I just rolled a 19 on my strength check. So as she stands up, she just grabs you, scoops you up with that. Come and then
Bridal style.
love for the night. And
Oh,
she just
no.
starts marching her way through this bar.
Gigolo Bob. That's creepy.
Worth every penny.
Bernard, shall we
Dwarven
pray
gigolo.
to Adraste for Bob's safety? Or should we just leave him to the maker?
Leave him. He might wake up in the morning a brand new dwarf, and then he might not be such a miserable bastard.
Oh yeah.
They might be walking like John Wayne.
Who cares?
It wasn't a bloke, was it?
No, it's
No,
I'm
we
not
don't
sure,
know.
definitely a
actually.
female dragonborn. You could
With
tell
a
by her
penis.
sniffles.
We don't know this.
I thought they had both bits, they did.
I could just imagine them, her carrying him past all like our rooms, and in one of those rooms you've got Draco there with his hammer, like sort of like he can hear Bob going, "Oh, go in, darling, go
But I'll tell you what, Bob, mate, you ain't never had anything like a dragonborn. I'm telling you. Or I know half dragon. This is a half dragon, not a dragonborn.
Dragon
Yeah.
kin and born.
You've never had anything like it, mate. The stuff that she could do with that tail, you only dream of stuff like that. And do you know what it's like pleasing a woman with 6 nipples, mate? Freaking easy. I tell you.
Who's talking?
Me, I'm the DM telling you.
Oh, right.
Did it slightly in a figgy diggy
He's
voice.
Yeah, you
describing
did,
your night
yeah.
of passion.
It's like,
I mean, I could do it all like this if you really want me to, and it's like, oh, I'll start taking all of your stuff off because I want to see what's hiding under all of that.
I've only got my loincloth on.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, mate, mark yourself up for 5 gold pieces because, you know, you've just sold yourself.
And mark yourself down for 10 HP. minus 10 max HP.
Remember, I'll set you up there.
What are the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm about to ask Anna if I should have asked for a potion that would stop me from wetting myself for laughter. No, I'm just celebrating. I'm just drinking, just quietly chuckling to myself at what's the poor bastard upstairs.
Bob has just been taken upstairs by this huge half dragon.
I think I'm going to prepare some healing spells. I think they'll be needed. Better start eating now.
Scouts. Do you think that was a good idea?
Fortunately, he passed away.
Oh, you spiced up his life for sure. I'll give you that one.
I didn't like it.
It makes me wonder.
In the morning.
It makes me wonder what would have happened if Dan hadn't turned up for this.
Oh dear.
But yeah, so as I say, it's at times like that because the DM. I think you guys are amazing because
but
you just turned Bob into a hooker, which is amazing.
Gigolo.
Gigolo, yeah, get it right.
Oh, Bob the Gigolo.
Into the whole land.
I just thought that with him being a little bit old and always having a.
Do you reckon we could do
a bit of sprucing up?
Bob below the Gigolo, the man with the most below? Do you reckon we can get away with that?
No.
But yeah, so who's left down? Bernard, Ada, and Holgar.
I'm gonna go upstairs to go read my letter.
Oh, bloody hell! Okay. Yes, I've got that here. I think somewhere.
I'm going to go upstairs, and as I go towards my room, I'm going to put my ear to Bob's door.
Such a freak.
But I'll tell you what, right? Without a perception check, because she's loud. All you can hear coming from the room is.
Do I hear us?
Can we just hear
what she's saying?
Well, it's been a long time since I've done. Oh, I forgot what that felt like. Oh, I forgot that was even there.
Oh, I'm gonna have so many nightmares tonight.
Welcome back, Dan.
Stuff made a nightmare.
You're gonna miss this, Dan.
Right,
you're gonna miss this magical moment.
If he hadn't have turned up, this wouldn't have happened. So,
right,
as they say, things are meant to be.
Right. Bernard and Holgarth, what are you doing? Ada's going up to bed now.
Going to sleep.
Bob is thoroughly
cover my
enjoying
ears
himself.
for the next 10 hours.
Yeah, I'm walking to my room. I hear the noise. I just go like that and then just go into my room, get some shut eye.
Cool. So, Ada, you're going to sit down and read your letter. So I'll tell you what, right? From something so freaking to serious. This is going to be interesting. Oh dear. Right.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
As Ada takes his letter out from inside his robe and he unrolls it, breaking the wax seal. To my dear son, to this day, I still do not know why you chose to leave home. Perhaps in search of better things. You were always inquisitive, always getting into trouble with your siblings. Perhaps you were in search of a new life. We lead a simple life, but we're always comfortable and loving. I hope you don't think I was a harsh father. I always did my best by the three of you. One by one, you left our home to make your own lives. I hope that you all become adults that I knew you could be, destined for greatness. If this reaches you, and I pray to the Maker that it does one day, please know that I loved you, and may your journey lead you down amazing roads, discovering your past and your birth family. Good luck, my son, till next we meet.
That was beautiful.
And throughout all of that, you just heard crazy stuff happening.
That actually almost looks really good. Like that. Yeah. I applaud you able to concentrate in reading such a heartfelt message with in the background.
The funny thing is, that's what you hear. I hear it in English.
Oh yeah,
It's far more traumatizing that way.
having not introduced himself, what you could actually hear her screaming is bod, bod, bod.
No, she's not.
Was she called Bob the Bod?
Bod.
Yeah, because it's
Bob.
what's on his necklace. It's bod.
Oh yeah, bod.
Bod, yeah.
Yeah.
She just assumed that was his name.
Mate. Oh, dear. Please tell me he gets her up the duff and we're gonna have drawn.
No. Go on. Too far with this.
After all,
Could you imagine? Little mini half dragons like that, tiny dwarf side that come out, and when they talk, they're like, my papa's gonna beat me.
But luckily she was carrying a sheepskin. It was a little bit big for Bob, but they made do.
Oh,
well, you know, it's made for dragon. It's made for dragonkin, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just covered entirely from head to toe.
I just love the fact that Dad's just like, there's just no way out of this now. It's done.
Like a naked gun. I think they just wear giant
Bob's
condoms.
been violated.
I sort of envisaged that, but you know, it was a little bit too OTT even for me. So as you all bunk down for the night, slowly but surely, the screaming and screeching from Bob's room comes to a halt. The bar downstairs slowly empties as silence draws in, and you all get a pretty decent night's kip after all of that. Bob's got a few extra scratches on his back and over his bald head and whatnot, but no damage as such. So you can all take your long rest and fully heal and get your bits and pieces back.
Bob's unconscious.
Bob got his 5 gold pieces for his.
Yeah.
I think Bob's carrying like 11 gold pieces now.
I think he is something like that now, isn't he?
No, he's got 6.
Yeah, and
but it's like 1 gold each. But he hasn't shared.
He never distributed.
What are you talking about?
He was never going to share. He was never going to share. Bob doesn't share.
And then the 5.
How much have I got actually?
You should have 11 gold pieces.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
11 and 69 silver.
Oh, speaking of 69s.
Ding dong.
What made it hilarious is because she's 2 foot taller than he was.
Oh, her poor spine.
All he got was belly button. Oh dear. Right.
You didn't have to go into that much detail.
Sorry.
Sorry, but not sorry.
Wake up the following morning to the the twitter of birds, more the chirping and screeching of dragon wormlings with that outside the windows. Random noises for you. As the sun starts beating in your windows, a new morning has arisen.
Wait, let's go.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So, Bob, as you wake up in bed, because there's got to be some sort of description to this, and you start looking around, you can see that there are claw marks in the wood. There's claw marks in the... Similar to when you ripped your pillow apart in Redcliffe. Feathers strewn everywhere. the mattress ripped open. Yeah, but she's not there. She's gone. She had her fun. She had her fun and left. But you wake up proud because by looking around this room, you could see that she had a good time.
Oh, where's that 5 gold? Is it? There it is. Yeah, well, yeah, that was worth it.
Yeah, your 5 gold pieces gently left on the nightstand.
Right. Thank you very much, love. And well, we could do it again, to be honest.
I'm not sure if I should be proud of Bob or not.
I just did it for the
Bob,
gold.
who's a fighter but has part bard. For one night.
Well, no, I mean,
One night he was a bard.
I just want to fight. I mean, it's a shame that he decided to share the rest of it out because we could have done this again.
Where's Bob right now? What did I just miss? Where's Bob right now?
Bob, he just woken up in bed, put his gold in his pocket, and he's coming down for breakfast.
So Bob, how was your night then?
Well, I got me gold, mate. So it was, it was all worth it, to be honest.
I could earn it, mate, I'll tell you.
And a good.
How was she? Hey?
Hey? Oh, yeah,
How
it
was
was all right. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I had to work for it, so.
Well, I must say, not only do you look very radiant this morning, Bob, you smell the best you've ever smelled.
Oh, thank you very much.
You don't smell of sewage anymore, that's for certain.
Oh, right, yeah, finally after all them years.
In that comment, Bob now thinks that what he needs to do to smell nice is have sex with a Dragon Ball.
Wouldn't it be nice if Bob came down with his beard sort of tied up in a little bow?
Remember, it doesn't change your physical appearance. It only makes you more alluring.
No, but remember, she was playing with the beard.
She was, yeah, that's very true.
No.
So, as Bob walks down into the as Bob walks into the bar, the bartender sort of gives him a nod and and slams a mug down on the side.
You all right, mate? Breakfast. What you got?
If Ada's downstairs, he translates.
Yeah, I will make my way. He says, "You all right there, Bod?"
Yeah, as Ada translates what the bartender just said, he went, "Nice one, mate."
Congratulations on your adventure last night, Bod.
Oh, yeah. Well, all a night's work.
But yeah, as for breakfast, he just starts slamming meats on the side, and you suddenly see him pull a couple of eggs, and I mean these eggs are like huge, like that. Cracking them on the side and just sticking them in the pans. As in, be ready in a minute.
Oh, right, yes, yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, Bob, you know the difference between these eggs and that bird's eggs that you went to bed with last night? These ones are unfertilised.
I can't imagine a Bob fertilising an egg. That might have got in the way.
No, but Bob, like anything to make him a little bit paranoid, you know.
That should be all right, mate. Don't you worry about it.
So yeah, so all these meats, these giant fried eggs, get slapped on plates. Fresh baked bread, all put on the side for you.
Lovely. Tuck in.
I'm gonna go out and check on that Drago. He's not been about for a while, is he?
No, Drago's spending way too much alone time with Hammer of his. I'm surprised there weren't a bit of competition going on between you two last night. Him and the Hammer, and you and that half dragon.
Surprised Drago got any sleep with all that screaming that poor bird was doing.
He's trying to get me gold.
I'll give you a call about what your Dragon's Maul can do, Matt. Now that you're happily attuned to it.
Are you going to do the same with my upgrades on my axe?
Yes.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Because I've already sent Matt over a message, but he doesn't quite understand it.
I get it for the most part. It's just that when certain things come up, if I'm using it, I might have a question. So
Okay.
I get it. It's just circumstantial stuff as and when.
Okay, sweet. No worries.
So we're off this morning to go and see what's his name, because Cobomir wants to needs to go see
What do you
someone.
think? Yeah, we see Mokan.
Yeah.
Mokan,
Yeah,
a
Merkin.
magic bloke.
Okay.
Before we head off to Orzammar.
Long day ahead of us.
Okie dokie. So as you start hitting the streets, you can see that the hustle and bustle of this town. There are lots and lots of people. The shops, streams of shops. Now all the shop fronts are open, all the awnings are up, everything, wares are all down it. Huge marketplace available with clothes, wares, jewelry, and anything that you could possibly think of is now out and about in the middle of this town.
Well, obviously there's now going to be children around. Is there any young female children around, like within a couple of feet from where I am?
I mean, there are younglings running around. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
not
Right, because I want to approach a young female one, and I'm going to get her attention. I'm going to hand her over this little sculpture that I've carried since I was young. It's a sculpture carved in stone of a fairy. I'm going to give that to her because for some reason Holgarth's worried about the future of these kind, and he's just getting all emotional and all that line. He just wants to give this to this young girl.
okay. So I mean, yeah, I mean, if you wanna bend down, like sort of drop to one knee, because you know you're like 8 foot tall. Yeah, I mean, show me what you want to do. How are you going to get their attention?
I ask Ada just to translate with me. Ada, can you just translate to the mother of this young girl? Excuse me. I notice your daughter looks a little sad. Now, I have a gift that I wish to give to her to hopefully make her smile, if that's okay with you.
Sorry, I just did hand signals. That's quite funny. I saw a butterfly. Like
it is a sculpture carved out of stone of a fairy. I'd like to pass that to her.
The female,
hopefully, I'll make her smile.
The female looks down at the child and sort of gives her and as the child sort of steps forward very, very timidly, just putting her hand out a little bit, sort of looking up.
And I'll go down to on my knees, and I'll just take her by the hand, and then I'll just place it into her hand, and I'll give her a little smile, and I say to Ada, just translate, "Had this one little one, and may it keep you, excuse me, I'm choking. May it keep you smiling in days of darkness."
Oh. Ada does some random draconic thing. Some of that. The dragonling with a little smile, and then runs and sort of hides behind her mum's dress.
I'll just wave so as we go about our way.
You still got your inspiration, haven't you?
I have.
I won't give you another one.
No, that's fine.
Very sweet of you, Olga. Very sweet.
Question to DM: which is first, the smithies or the magic shop?
Smithies is closer.
So do you want to go pick up your stuff because you're still in normal clothes?
You should have totally left without getting his stuff.
No, because we'll never hear the end of it.
No, it's all right. As you're looking at Bob's normal clothes, you can see that he's all like a hide shirt. He's got a couple of marks going across the front.
Yeah, the folk round here aren't used to seeing Bob with much on.
Oh,
But yeah, the smithy is closer than Murky.
Yeah, right, come on in.
I just want to point out, right? You all know what a merkin is, right?
No.
No,
I do.
That makes it funnier. Carry on. Because those that don't know what a merkin is, you're going to be in for a shock in a minute. Right, go on.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go search it up.
No.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, no, I'm not going to go tell you, I'm going to go entertain myself.
No, don't spoil yourself.
Smithies. And you guys are Smithies.
I've just Googled what a merkin is. Apparently,
No,
it's a pubic.
shut up.
Shush.
Yeah, they don't want to know. He just said he didn't want to know.
Well, I very much doubt this is exactly what you're talking
As
about.
soon as you put his headphones back on.
Just to let you know, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Spoiler free now. Yeah.
Why the hell would I mention, do you know what a merkin is, if it was going to be something normal?
Okay, where is this going?
Right, so Bob just sold himself to a flipping dragon. We're gonna. He goes across to the smithies, and again, this giant red dragon, this giant red half dragon, so opens the door again, and in Dwarvish, morning.
Morning, mate. You all right?
Yes.
How you doing? Yeah, how you getting on? All right.
I've done all right now. I'm going to ask you something now, and you're going to like this.
Yeah. Right.
What's your favourite colour? Hang on.
What colour was that dragon he slept with last night?
I'm going to say his aim colour is me gay bit, right? Is a deep green.
Like green.
Aye.
Cool, we got that. Awesome. Right, so your favourite colour's green, is it?
Yeah, dark green. Yeah.
That I could do, not a problem. So,
Right.
I couldn't do anything with your armour. Unfortunately, it had been covered in acid of some sort.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Not seen anything like it. But what I did, right, and it's actually it's an interesting one. See, yeah.
Right.
What this will do? Hang on, do some of this. And he pulls out this beautiful, shimmering, like emerald green shoulder pads with an again similar shimmering emerald green chest plate, chainmail under armor on it. There you go. Forged out of green drake scales.
Oh,
Worth a princely price.
right. How much do you want for it then, mate?
It's on the house.
Well, must be cursed.
And he turns to Adrian and goes, "Are you serious?"
He's a weird one.
I probably a bit where we was told things would be on the house, the Grey Wardens.
Yeah.
Right.
So
you know where I come from, mate. You know, you don't just give stuff away for free. It's, you know, it's hard labour, that, mate.
well, all right then. As a man who, I mean, this piece on the markets could easily pull in 200 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, no, free's all right, mate. Yeah, no, yeah, but, very kind.
You'll happily take it now, will you?
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, if I have to.
I mean, if it helps, I do accept tips.
Yeah, have a copper.
Hey, wow.
That's so Bob.
Generous to a fault.
Just give you 300 gold.
Can you split us over?
Split of silver. Fucking hell. Mate. He just sort of, whatever you've handed him in his hand, he just sort of looks at it and goes, thanks.
More offensive.
No, I'll give him a silver. Oh, mate, he's joking, mate. Here you go. Here's your silver.
Marvellous. So again, I'll send you over the bits and pieces for your green Drake scale armor.
Very nice.
And he hands you a war pick, a nice shiny new war pick.
Oh, lovely. Been a bit than the old piece of crap that I usually carry around.
I mean, it's going to do exactly the same as the old war pick, but it's a war pick.
Yeah, that'd do very nicely. Cheers with that, mate. And I'll just pop this on, I suppose. Yeah.
While Drago's standing there, and he sort of, out of the corner of his eye, sort of cops a look at this hammer, and he looks at it. Like, look at that hammer. Does he speak Dwarvish or Dragon or Draconic?
No, he's French. He speaks French.
Speaks Dwarven.
Oh, good. So you've understood this conversation because I'm in Dwarvish. See, this is dwarf. I like that hammer.
What do you mean? You like the hammer? This one?
Yeah, I like the hammer. Got a nice sense of that. How does 1,000 gold sound?
It sounds very good, but this is my only weapon. And it is very powerful. I do not know if I could part with it for something less than what it is.
Oh, I've got this rusty old sword that I found. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can have that.
What's that, the Weaver's Edge?
No, the rusty sword.
Oh, the rusty sword. He sort of looks at it and goes, nah, I can't do anything with it. And passes it back. I thought you were going to try and sell the Weaver's Edge then.
No
I
way.
was slapping you.
No way.
1,000 gold. Well,
You can certainly try.
Me for that.
No, I don't want to sell that.
No?
It's too good.
Yeah, because I remember the things, and if you ever sell it to other people, it looks like a stick.
Oh.
I was getting ready for that. I'm glad you remembered. I was just going to wait for him to take it in his hand. He was just going to turn it into a lump of wood.
Oh.
Well, so you won't accept 1,000 for the hammer.
We could use the money, but this weapon is very special, I think. So I think I would like to hold on to it for now.
Well, can't blame a guy for trying.
I do have something. I know it will not get me much, but I have a crossbow, which I do not see myself using. So I do not mind what you give for me, but I would like to offload this. So how much will you take? How much can I get for this?
What is it, light crossbow? Heavy crossbow?
Yeah.
Just a light
Light
crossbow. Dang, bro. Surprisingly expensive. Oh, 18 gold pieces.
Okay, well, I do not see myself using it, so yes, is a deal.
Sure, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, nicely made. Oh, yep. You got any bolts to go with it?
Yes, there should be 20. I have not used it
You
at
haven't
all. It
used
was
any.
given to me, but
No, that's great.
will...
Yeah, no, 18 gold pieces. A deal's a deal. Yep, nice one.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else for anything else?
I'm good.
All right.
I don't have anything else to do with the smithing. My one is the magic.
No, all right. Well, thank you for your patronage.
Yes, mate.
And may Andraste be with you.
Also with you, sir.
And he sort of turns around and with a sort of holds up. We need a fucking forge. These are dragons.
Yes, back to work. All right, well, let's go find this this Merton thing. Person, place.
Let's try to find Malcolm.
Oh,
So yeah, I mean, it's with the hustle and bustle of the market and walking through and robes and silks and suedes and even to the point of leather and various animal skins hanging from all of these market stalls as you make your way through this center of the main road. And as you get to the magic shop, now almost on the end of the market, so no more stalls past this particular shop, and standing on the front is almost a wrinkled looking dragonborn. And if you want to roll us perception, this is where I'm going to have some fun with the murking.
15.
14.
23.
Look at him.
also 23.
9.
Okay. Bob's too busy rubbing his new armor. So as you're looking at this older dragonborn, wrinkled, eyes drooped, bags under the eyes, the ones that got over 20, definitely the ones that got over 20. As you're looking at him, you can see that the facial hair that he's actually got growing under his chin, and even to the point that he's got hair on the top of his head, is a wigs. He's got false hair on his body, and as you get closer, you can see that although his robe is only slightly open, you can see that in the general area of the underpants region, it is also hairy, like wearing a pair of hairy underpants. Because the actual term for a merkin is a pubical wig.
Oh.
That's what a merkin is.
It is.
Yeah. So,
Oh God.
so as you're starting to approach this shop, yeah, the first word that came into my head for Merlin, Dragon King, Merkin. As you start approaching the shop, the beady little eyes, and yes, how can I help you? Glad to see you.
Oh, filthy creature, get away!
You were like the Lindworm.
Well, you don't know that he's got a merkin on because you missed it. You got a 9.
Yeah.
Adder and Bernard are the two that know he's got a wig. So yes, can I help you? Yes.
Who wants to go start? Bernard or myself?
Well, you just seem to be standing there looking at me. Perhaps I can help you with something.
That's because you're a bit of a strange looking individual.
Well, we try our best to look our best.
Let's just say you're unique. You're the first kind that we met. So anyway, let's get the business before
This blue dragonborn
blue.
standing on the front with with white hair on his chin, white hair on his head, and his white furry underpants. They say, yes, so, can I help you with anything?
We've been told that you sell magical wares.
I do have magical wares, lots of them. I can do lots of things. What particular things are you after?
Oh, I don't know. Well, any spells of any sorts, any sort of scrolls or books or anything like that that will advance or upgrade our casting abilities.
Gold if you've got the gold.
Oh, well, I think we might have the gold. What sort of wares you got to show?
So you need to be a little bit more specific with what you're after. You laugh at the list.
No, I don't.
It's the struggle.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, how's about something that will help with healing?
Healing potions? I could do potions that way. Potion shop.
Oh, I know. What about something that will do, I don't know, enhance my ability to cast healing spells and them sorts.
Interesting. Enhance your ability to cast. Oh, yes, I can do something. Hold on a second. Follow me. So he walks into the shop and he starts rooting around on one of the shelves and he pulls off a silver ring. Just as you're looking at it, it's just a plain, I mean, it's not silver, it's just made of iron, a plain iron ring. This might be helping you with the casting of some spells. I mean, it'll give you something once you can use it.
All right. How much are we asking for in it?
Well, this will be. Oh, let's have a look. And he sort of pulls out a sheet, and like I'm doing now, looking down to see how much it is. Oh yes, signet ring there is. Oh.
You can have your pens down, mate.
Oh, that's fine. So that'll be 3 gold pieces for that.
Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah. So it enhances my ability to do things, cast things.
It will.
For 3 gold.
What it will do? It will add to your spell casting modifier.
Oh, that's very good. All right. Yeah, you sold.
Well, you can't you send that over? Come on, you got to bar with him at least.
No, that's a forget. That's.
Yeah, you're just chucking your money away, mate.
Oh no, I got some. I stashed it from my farming days.
Well, why don't I bargain with him, and then whatever I save, I'll get to keep. Deal.
Well, I suppose that's fair. I suppose that's fair. If you want to make yourself a bit of Bob, that's fine.
Oh, I don't get that.
I think I do, or haven't we?
No, we blood.
My associate here, would like to
Right.
speak to you.
You listen here. I've seen one of him before, right? And I bought it for 1 gold piece, right? And that was expensive. Now you telling me you want 3 gold pieces for that? You got you're taking the piss, mate. So I'd say only a gold piece. That's all you're getting.
I've already dropped it down from 5 gold pieces. You know,
No, I'm not.
Warden.
I'm not having that. I've heard it before.
You can attempt to roll me a persuasion.
Oh man, come on. Where's the modifier? Oh, 8.
No, 3 gold pieces it is.
Yeah, well, we dropped it down from for 5, so you can give me the 2.
I love Bob.
Oi. Well, yeah. No. So, yeah. Here you go, fella. Here's your 3 pieces.
Thank
And
you.
nothing for you, Bob. Sorry.
Anything else I could possibly pass you with? We've got this. This is quite nice. And he pulls out this sort of circlet tiara that somebody might recognise. Or one of these. I'd like this. And it was a necklace with some various balls on it.
Yeah, I don't know much.
How about one of these? And he pulls this huge, it looks just like an iron rod.
What the bloody hell's that then?
And he slams it into the floor. Right? And he makes it grow to the ceiling. And he goes, try and move it.
Right. Stand back. I'm going to pull this right out.
I take it I can't move.
No, it's a magical item called an immovable rod.
Right. Well.
Use it for various things, but this one just to show off. And he sort of grabbed hold of it, and with a little squeeze, and it shrinks back down again and goes, hey, good about that. Put this back on the shelf.
That's interesting.
You've got a nice sword on your back. Got any lyrium?
No.
No, not lyrium.
Where do we get his lyrium from?
Lyrium, find it in caves and rivers.
Right.
They like it damp. It's a bit damp.
What are you lyrium for anyway?
Well, lyrium, you see, got magic properties, and you can make it. You can use it in do enchantments. It's always useful. Do nice enchantments, or if you don't want to do enchantments, you can just make stuff out of it. It's quite good.
Right. Like what?
But is there anything in particular that I'm looking for? Because you're in here, and you're not really telling me what you're after.
I'm more looking for evocation spells. Do you have any of those?
Not really something us Dragon Balls deal with those. Yeah, no, again, still not something I can really help you with. He starts flicking through his list of bits and pieces.
Oh, hang on. Have you got anything that, can sort out me, sort out nightmares?
Coffee?
Oh, hang on, you've intrigued me now. What sort of nightmare?
Oh, like scary ones.
Scary nightmares, yeah, but what sort of nightmares? I mean, does it do stuff?
Yeah,
Being
well,
mounted by a female half dragon.
But that was before I went to bed. In fact, I didn't really go to bed, to be honest. But, sort of like, I tend to go invisible a lot.
Invisible?
Yeah.
What,
Sometimes.
Are you saying you want to be invisible? Or
No.
you're having nightmares about being invisible?
Well, I have a nightmare, right? And then something happens, like going invisible.
I see. So, what you're trying to say is you're currently accidentally casting spells. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. His Adder's played a trick on me. I don't know.
Who's Adder?
He's the one behind me. The ugly one.
Are you playing tricks on him, or is he casting spells?
Hang on, he's got his mouth full.
He's got a mouthful of food, yeah, I know. Are you playing tricks on him, or is he casting spells?
I don't know. I never been with Bob when he's been done spells.
Well,
it's convenient, isn't it?
You were with him when he turned invisible in Redcliffe at the mill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm a mind blank, to be honest. Sorry.
Right, it's getting late.
No. I haven't been casting spells on him. I only know evocation. I do not know illusion spells.
Right.
So it's all on him.
And he sort of goes, everybody out except you.
Which one?
Well, he pointing at Bob, because, you know, Bob's the one having the night.
I thought I was going to go get my spells, but okay. I'll follow.
No. If we're going to go...
First, the dragon, and now a merkin wearing weirdo. Bob, you are having a great 24 hours. Ugh.
Come on, all out, all out.
Okay.
This is what's happening.
Get your 5 gold pieces.
And he sort of, we'll be done in a moment, as he shuts the door and pulls the blind down.
I just shout from the outside, Bob, this one's worth at least 15 gold.
I'll do it for one.
He starts to light candles around this central wooded area. And he goes, right, lay down, come on, quick.
Hang on a minute, what are we bloody well doing? Not lying down on the floor, any blooming candles.
You want me to find out what's wrong with you, or don't you?
Well, it depends how you're going to do it.
Well, starts off with you laying down.
Right. I'd prefer to know the whole process, but all right then.
Put some music on. Very well.
You haven't got a bard, have you, to sit outside, stop playing the flute or anything?
Bardy
right. Stay still. And he starts doing some random chant and like throws the robe off, and there you can see his full merkin in all its glory.
No, I've had enough. No, I'm not having that. You're bloody weirdo, you are.
What the hell's happening to Bob this episode?
No, I can sort you out.
No, I'm not having you stripping off and flashing your bits about while I'm lying on the floor. Wonderful and that. Right, you behave yourself and you tell me what you're going to do.
I'm gonna perform a ritual to see if I can draw the magic out of you.
Right, well, I'm leaving my eyes open.
I didn't say you had to close your eyes.
Right, good, because I'm not.
But while your eyes are open, you're getting full glory of this old wrinkly blue dragonborn in this furry bikini, effectively.
I don't want him to have the jump on me. I have to stomach it. Right.
And as he sorts of hovers over you and starts making some random chanting in Draconic, that as your eyes are open, the candles are flickering and almost getting in and out until snap, and the candles are now glowing a deep, vibrant blue.
What's going on?
The flame. You're talking during this. Oh, yeah. The flame's almost double in size now, 2-3 inches high, as the room lights up. The wooden area that you're laying on, you feel it start to warm. You feel it start to grow as your body gets stiff. Now unable to move.
I don't know why I just trusted this bloke.
No insight checks, no nothing. It's great. And so I love you guys. You suddenly feel yourself go solid, stiff, as your eyes start to roll into the back of your head.
For fuck's sake.
And I'm going to get you to roll me a D100.
Oh shit.
It's cursed.
Right.
That look.
26.
26.
I did roll my curse dice.
So, as he's dancing around, as you go stiff, your two eyes now roll up and now drawn shut as a third eye starts to cast on your forehead.
Oh God!
As the eye shows, the blue dragon board places his hand over the top of your head, drawing now. You now feel yourself writhing in pain. For those that none of you are watching this, your body is now writhing in pain as dark necrotic energy is being drawn from your body. Smoke coming out of orifices, drawing from your pores, mouth, ears, eyes. Stronger and stronger and stronger. All of this is being drawn out, pulled out, as the white dragonborn then pulls out a wand and uses it to draw all the energy from your body. As the pain subsides, the lights now go back to a normal ember flame. The smoke clears, the eye on your forehead gone, the pain gone, as you calm and cool, few beads of sweat dripping from your body. That should do it. I don't think you should be having any more nightmares anymore.
I want my money back.
Pretty sure I didn't charge you.
I want to say that's one hell of an STI that you've just had fucking taken out here. Jesus Christ.
Right. What was that done then? That bloody well hurt. Oh, God, I feel sick.
Well, hold on. And he goes and opens the door. It's all right. You can come in again now.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what there, Bob?
I just want to point out he's still completely naked.
Yep. As I already knew, because both me and Bernard got a high enough perceptions, we all know what it is.
Yeah, so he's still completely
okay, that happened.
and he goes, right. So your friend, right, that guy.
Yes, a short one.
He was full of all this necrotic energy, like stuff, right?
That explains a lot.
And what I've done is I've filled it all in this wand.
Okay.
So, who's the caster? Oh, I'll let the pair of you
Be
fight
myself or Drago or Bernard. Magical
I think
properties.
if it's necrotic, to be honest, Ander, you've become more well versed in a wider form of magic, so maybe, or Drago, but probably me being the holy cleric, probably not got much use for it.
See, it's difficult to choose between Drago and Scales. Then again, if anything goes wrong, I could probably kick Scales' ass more likely than I can kick Drago's ass. So I'd give it to Scales.
Yeah, you don't want to be seen waving around a blooming stick there, Drago. Look all right, Bunsy.
I'm afraid I would break it. So, but it's not my kind of thing. It's not my kind of magic. So I do not think I would be properly able to use it.
Probably a wise decision, because if you rub that wand as vigorously as you rub that hammer, then it probably would break.
I might make sparks come from it. Who knows?
It says necrotic, so.
Well, I've used the word necrotic. It's the dark magic.
Evil.
No, not evil.
Ooh, interesting.
But it's all saved in this little wand now. I've drawn it out of him. It won't go back in him. But this is now a big magic stick.
A big magic stick. Cool.
Well, a little magic stick. It's better than big.
Can it not be destroyed?
I could destroy it if you really want me to, or I'll keep it and I'm going to sell it.
No.
I don't think you want to be selling things like that.
Give it to Ada.
It's magic. Hang on.
I would say give it
And
to
he sort of,
Scales.
he draws himself like that, and he goes, "Let's go and have a look." And he walks outside, and and at the end of this, a dark orb just fires and travels up into the sky with a. See, just a magic stick.
I have a little technical question here, actually. Was that magic possibly from the, understanding you're Grey Wardens, was that magic from the dark spore that old Bob had to ingest, and therefore does Bob no longer, does he cease to be a Grey Warden as a result?
So, those of you that know the history, so the Darkspawn are mages, you see. Right? So if you drank Darkspawn blood, which you did because you became a Grey Warden, then you would be filled with magical properties, which allows you to wield magical weapons, or it will allow you to wield magical armors, or even cast magic at will. See? So I'm sure that all this magic casting that this little one's been doing, although he didn't know he was doing it because he needed to learn how to control it, but now all that magical property that came with the Darkspawn, he's still very much a Grey Warden. I'm assuming he went through the oath with the rest of you. So still a Grey Warden, but just not with the magical properties of the mage because he wanted me to draw it out of him. See? It's in this stick.
Well, thank you very much for that, mate. Yeah, here's yourself up here. Here's your trouble.
Well, thank you very much. I know exactly what I'm going to put that on because my top's starting to look a little bit scruffy.
Oh, well, you're better than mine. I don't really have any.
But yeah, are you all turning this down?
I don't mind taking.
Take it. Oh, it's either that or I'm going to take it.
I'm handy. You never know.
Yeah, I gotta take a little dark broomstick.
Okay, you take this little wand, and as you get hold of this wand and you hold on to it, and instantly you feel yourself just. You're going to get 1 level of sorcerer.
Oh, wow.
I am now 1 level sorcerer.
Yeah.
Shit.
Cool.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'll take it.
That's cool. Nah, too late. That's quality.
I'll have the stick.
Just
So,
removing that one.
Ada,
spell.
I just want to point out, Ada is now 1 level ahead of the rest of you.
Oh shit.
You
Oh,
will now go up to level 6.
shit.
Wait, it felt like
Favoritism.
No, just the one with the bollocks to take it.
Oh, blimey.
I never said I wouldn't take it.
I like this. I like a mix of levels. It's good. You said that at the beginning, though, didn't you?
For you, yeah, because originally you wanted to be a sorcerer.
Yeah.
So you've had this magic in you since the beginning. But
I'm
You
so
said-
glad you did.
Yeah.
Bob
No, you said
changed his mind. So
it was going to be Bob the Sorcerer, but nah.
yeah, so Bob changing his mind, we've now got Ada as 1 level sorcerer for free.
Yay.
He's basically absorbed Bob.
I'll pipe down teachers.
This is not my final
characteristics
form.
must come with you.
I'll pipe down teacher's pet. Sit down, shut up.
So yeah, so is there anything else that I can
Pet.
help you with? You all seem your eyes all right over there. As a little flick of black just sort of drops in and out.
So now I got like mist, like my eyes are dark, black and green. Joy.
If ever you cast a sorcerer's spell, your eyes will go black.
Cool.
Oh, great.
Yes.
But yeah, so is anything else I can help you with? Sure.
No,
Yeah, level me up, please.
Well, you had the opportunity to take the old one, the old Garth, and trust me, you don't want that power on you. If anyone can handle it, it's going to be Ada. And
I'm almost gonna miss Bob rolling his B100.
Just means I'm gonna be
Get
doing
Ada
it
to it
now.
now.
Yeah, well, that's it. See, now every time you cast a sorcerer's spell, you're rolling on the wild surge table. So awesome. So now
God, yeah,
Ada has taken that curse.
noted. Just so if there's any evocation scrolls.
Yeah, I don't really have any scrolls. I deal more with items and, wands and circlets and rings and I got a goblet, no. Searching, no, I don't really have any spells or anything. for some parts, really. No, not something I really deal with.
Okay, thank you.
The main circle will be able to help you, though. That's up to them. You're going to get to meet some of the best minds in magic, even the ones that taught me.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for helping our little friend Bob.
Well, couldn't have him rolling around with all of that magic in him, not knowing what he was doing.
True.
But as I say, anything else? Are you sure?
Well, thank you very much for that, Roger. And have another silver.
Did you just call?
I just want to point out, he's still standing there naked.
Who, Silver?
Yeah, he's still in the nip.
Whoa.
You've been blowing
Change of heart
between his
from
legs.
I'm in a good mood, Byron. So I thought I'd give him a silver.
Are you gonna go like every name to A to Z?
Anything to help the Grey Wardens. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to set up my shop front because of the market.
Right. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. It's an enlightening meeting. Thank you. Pleasure.
See you later, mate. Bye then.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Right,
So
bye.
I got
Bye
3
then.
sticks.
Goodbye.
So the
See you later, mate. Bye.
Bye, Bob. You got 2 treant sticks. The sorcerer's stick, it literally, you grabbed it, it went in you. The stick is now.
Oh shit! I saw. Oh bloody hell! I didn't know I'd done the whole Ford thing with the bloody ball in your stomach.
Yeah,
Didn't know the whole thing.
You literally, as you grabbed hold of it, it went, and all the magic was in the stick entered into you instantly.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Dude, I just wrote, it gets better, doesn't it?
You're gonna have to give Stefan something.
What?
But yeah, right. Shops are done. As you walk back out into the town, and you start making your way down the high street. What are you doing?
Onward to Orsmore. What do you say?
Sure. Going to remind Spells about asking everyone else about their vote on me becoming a Grey Warden, because we got sidetracked from that, didn't we?
Yes. If we wait here, I'll go talk to him in private, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I need a piss anyway.
Fair enough. Drago, Bob, may I talk to you in private?
All right.
He's gonna do it, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes. That is where we're going to leave it for this.
Oh, you fucker! No, you bastard!
Unfortunately, I can't make the next one.
That's what you said last time.
Yeah. No.
And another episode in the can. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, throw us a comment, tell us that we're all prats. We don't mind. And until next time.